YouTube, so I'll wait for my little notification to come on.
Am I wide or tight?
You are kind of wide.
Medium?
Yeah.
Alright. Do I have to be like zooming in and out that much? Or?
Pretty much wide.
We're good. Thank you very much.
We are on.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much.
We are live and streaming. If you guys want to say anything on mic, otherwise we're just going to come out.
Yeah, we'll wait till after.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just shoot up to go.
Should we just wait for a test? Did you test it before that? Yeah. They've got it. Yeah. Her mic might be on. I don't know if it's on. I don't mind if we don't get too much of this audio anyways, because YouTube will cut us off for a minute. Having copyright on us. Yeah, my name is probably. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Good evening, folks, and welcome to another exciting edition of football here at Ashland High School. Tonight, Ashland takes on Bellingham. So share the link with your friends and family. It's raining out tonight. It's letting up a little bit, but Josh and Chase will be joining us here on mic shortly. So stay tuned.
This is a little sharper. That's the same. It's small, tripping me off because
Go for it.
it's on autofocus, right?
By the time you
If you look at the program, it's the same.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Ashland High School for tonight's Tri-Valley League football contest featuring the Bellingham Blackhawks and your Ashland Clockers. All of these student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for tonight's competition. Please show your appreciation by showing great sportsmanship and respect for all of those in attendance. Be sure your behavior reflects the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior. If you require assistance, please call upon an Ashland administrator. Please note that any verbal or written statements related to race, ethnicity, sexuality, or religion will not be tolerated and subject to violator to ejection.
This is fun.
Be loud, be proud, but be positive.
Yes, very.
Tonight's head coaches for Bellingham, Dan Haddad. And for your Ashland Clockers, Andrew McKay.
Trying to get that number thing to go again.
Our captains for tonight, for the Neshoba. Number 21, Ryan Cochran. Number 73, Sean Dutremble. Number 19, Mason Jock. Number 5, Connor Kelly. And number 50, Donovan Turner. And for your Ashland Clockers, number 4, Cam Antonoff. Number 79, Nate Kavanaugh. Number 10, Jacob Friels. Number 6, Tyler Pine. And number 54, Matt Terry. At this time, we ask all of you who are willing and able, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Plateau here at Ashland High School here on WACA for Friday Night Lights. Under the rain, your Ashland Clockers are hosting the Bellingham Blackhawks in Week 4 of the high school football season. I'm Chase Abrams, and joined with me as always is Josh Abrams. Kind of figured you'd step in there.
Chase, it's good to be here. It's been a while since we've been on the air together, and no better time than Ashland Bellingham football here on Friday night.
Yep, your Clockers come in to this game tonight 2-1, off to a strong start. Bellingham 0-3, but as we know, the record doesn't tell the whole story. Bellingham's been playing a little bit short-handed so far this season, and in those 3 games that they have lost by a combined 5 points. That is 5 points across all 3 games.
Okay, so we'll see if weather's a factor here tonight. We do have a light rain falling. It's a little chilly, a little raw out there. And, in fact, your Townhouse Pizza time and temperature, 54 degrees at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, rain is coming down for sure. Ashland sad to be missing their junior standout tailback, Quan Amaral, so they're going to be looking on quarterback Cam Antonick and wide receiver Jerry Judge to pick up that slack, as well as really, Clocker fans know at this point, always keep an eye on that line of scrimmage, number 79 and 54. That's Nate Kavanaugh and Matt Terry, your senior captains, always making an impact along the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. Okay. Ashland here to kick it away.
Aaron Wolf doing the honors, and we're underway. Ashland kicking off. Bellingham receives their own 5, bringing it on out. Eludes a tackle, and he's got some running room. That's Josh Bouchard. Down at the Bellingham 45, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Bouchard cut it up to the near sideline, gets all the way almost to midfield, and Bellingham's got great starting field position here tonight.
Okay, Chase, my understanding, talking to a few folks before the game, the Bellingham quarterback favors the pass, and I just don't know, again, weather being a factor here, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of run plays, at least from the Clockers.
Yeah, and from what I've heard, this Ashland team is going to be looking forward to those run plays. I want to see if Bellingham's going to try to air it out early, see how they can handle the weather, because they're going to definitely have some trouble moving the ball against this stout Ashland front 4.
Okay, Nate Kavanaugh in the middle, large and proud.
Run right up the gut and right on cue. Big tackle from number 55 there, Amari Lee.
Matt Terry also in on the tackle, so tackle for a loss here, 2nd down.
Yeah, so we were wondering how they were going to attack the game. We saw just a draw play right up the gut, gets very little yardage. See how the Blackhawks adjust.
Okay, Bellingham quarterback number 7, Dasha Damerkrant, excuse me. We'll get those pronunciations best we can.
In the gun. 87 goes in motion. Another run play up the middle. This one yields some more success. Plowing ahead for about 6 yards.
Yep, that was number 20, Corey Perkins. He's a senior for the Blackhawks, and so it'll bring up 3rd and 4 as the Blackhawks just cross over into Ashland territory.
Yeah, it's a good run, finding a hole in that Ashland defense, and they're going to make a 3rd and medium. 3rd and a little bit more manageable. So an Ashland defender line up over the line of scrimmage, but he gets back quickly. One goes in motion. It's an end-around play. He's got room to run. That's Max Gamble over the first down marker, and then some. A big first down for the Blackhawks, their biggest play of the night.
Yeah, Damerkrant in the shotgun again, but hands off to Gamble, and a big gain down the far sideline. 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, we saw him go in motion pre-snap, get the ball at full speed, and Ashland really unable to stop him as he got that ball at full tilt.
This time it was Anthony De Silva in motion for the Blackhawks. The late play call coming in.
Yeah, we saw the entire offense kind of look to the left there out of a little bit of surprise. Snap comes in now. Handoff goes to the right side, and this time he's tackled for a big loss.
Matt Terry again in on the action on a big tackle.
Ashland defensive line making their presence felt a little bit after that big run.
Okay, so both times on first down, the defensive line came up big, tackle for a loss. Let's see if they can extend that into 2nd, 3rd, even 4th down.
Substitutions from the Blackhawks here. Gets set at the line of scrimmage. Very heavy along the line of scrimmage. This is looking like a run play. 2 wide receivers out on the far side. Snap comes in. QB keeps it himself, running along the far sideline.
Eluded a couple of tackles before he's knocked out of bounds inside the red zone now. 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, we've heard about Damerkrant's arm. His mobility on display there. Runs along that far sideline, out of bounds. Big first down for the Blackhawks.
Terrific ball fake there. The whole defense bit on the handoff, but it was Damerkrant holding on to it with a big gain.
Yeah, it feels like the Clockers are committing to on first down to stopping the run. A little more hesitant on 2nd down. As we've said, we've heard good things about Damerkrant's arm.
Yeah, meanwhile, he hasn't attempted a single
Has
pass.
not attempted a pass, but he's got Ashland on their toes even so. Keeps it himself again. Far side, stopped for a shorter gain this time. That's about 4 yards. That looked like Cam Antonick on the tackle, but I can't be for sure.
If he's starting at quarterback, I'd be surprised to see him going 2 ways. But I think I see Tyler Pine out there, but again, from our distance here in the press box, a little hard to pick up those numbers. At least these jersey numbers are easier to read than the soccer team. No offense to those folks. 2nd down for the Blackhawks.
Snap comes back. He keeps it himself again, and once again he's got space. Damerkrant on the near sideline, going for the end zone, and he's in for the touchdown. Another read option, the 3rd one in a row, works again for the Blackhawks. Damerkrant running along the near sideline this time, reaches the ball over the goal line, and the Blackhawks bleed first.
Okay, a little bit of a shocker here, Chase. The Blackhawks marched right down the field. I think they only had 1 third down that entire possession.
Yeah, we're going to see how Coach McKay responds. See if he puts a spy on Damerkrant now that his mobility has been on display, but any QB spy is going to take away from the run defense as a whole.
Okay, Blackhawks lined up for the extra point. It's up and good. So Gian Mendez, the place kicker there for the Blackhawks, makes it 7-0 Blackhawks with 9:01 to go in the first quarter.
So storming right out of the gate. We saw Ashland make a few really nice plays at the line of scrimmage, but other than that, it was all Bellingham on that drive.
Yeah, I mean, their 2 best plays happened on first downs, on back-to-back first downs, in that possession. But giving up a lot of ground so far. We'll see again. How did you mention it, right? Let's see how Coach McKay responds, how he adjusts to the to this Blackhawk run. Again, Damerkrant's, we've heard all about the arm. Didn't see it a single time. Saw his legs. Saw a
the-
lot of
plenty.
his legs.
Saw the legs plenty. Yeah, that second wave of Ashland defenders is going to need to step up, the secondary. Because once that hole opens up through the D-line, we are seeing chunk yards from this Bellingham offense.
He's Chase Abrams. I'm Josh Abrams. We're happy to have you here on WACA-TV Friday night live from Ashland, Massachusetts. Happy to see so many people viewing us on the YouTube feed tonight. I know many of you locally at least not willing to brave the weather, and I don't blame you. We're normally up on top of the press box, and we are happily ensconced nice and warm here inside the press box.
Good word. Yeah, we're nice and cozy down here.
Kick is away. Fielded by the Clockers. Running up the middle. Still on his feet is number 8, Jason Crispin, before he's brought down at the Ashland 30.
Yeah, he was met by a few Bellingham defenders very quickly, made a couple nice cuts, got some more yardage than I think I expected. So Ashland's going to start with some decent field position.
I want to take a moment quickly to thank tonight's sponsors. Ashland Ale. Let's correct that. Mr. Handyman, Route 126 Self-Storage, Townhouse Pizza, and Techniplex Healthcare.
8:54 to go in the first half as the Ashland offense takes the field for the first time. Cam Antonuck in the shotgun. Devin O'Brien in motion, the handoff up the middle, and he is met immediately by a wave of Blackhawk defenders.
Looks like he was tackled for a loss there, Chase. Oh. I stand corrected. They spotted right back there at the 30. So second and 10. Second and 10.
Well, Ashland defense had a lot of success on first down, too. Bellingham responded on second and third. Let's see what the Clockers can do.
Okay, this Clocker team chock full of seniors. So let's see if that experience can pay off here tonight against the Blackhawks.
They should be able to win on the line of scrimmage. We talked about the defensive line, offensive line just as talented. A lot of the same players playing both ways.
Here's the snap. Play action fake.
Cam Antonuck keeps it himself going up the gut, plunges ahead for 3 or 4.
I would give him 5.
5? Okay. 6 yards from our PA announcer. So, wavering
That's George
opinions
Tubin,
here.
by the way. He's doing a fantastic job, PA announcer, full-time for the first time this year. Certainly glad to have him.
Yeah, if it's somewhat of a rotating door of PA announcers here at Ashland High School, every single one of them does a fantastic job, though.
It's a tough vetting process, I can tell you that. So 3rd and 4 for Ashland from about their own 36. Here's the handoff. And Kevin Ozalumba gets the carry there, but doesn't get much.
They tried the end around.
Sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple yards, nothing more, and that'll bring it to 4th down. We saw the Blackhawks do a very similar play, but the timing was perfect. We had mentioned it. Max Gamble got the ball full head of steam. This one, he kind of had to speed up. They snapped it, and then he got the ball. There were multiple steps there.
Not
the
enough
Blackhawks
momentum
were a little bit easier. Yeah, it was a little easier for them to diagnose that.
Okay, it looks like on to punt now here for the Clockers. Number 34, Lucas Silva.
Been a standout special teams player for the last couple of years.
Here's the snap. Well, it felt like Silva took a long time to get that one off, but end over end,
punt.
getting a
Keep
terrific
rolling.
roll.
Look at that. Inside
Nothing
the
but
10.
Clockers to down it. Now inside the 5, still rolling.
Big punt there from Silva.
Okay, there's finally the whistle. So 6:28 to go and counting. Here in the first quarter, Clockers down 7-0. Blackhawks taking over possession, but deep inside their own zone.
Saw the Blackhawks drive down the field last time. This time they've got about 45 extra yards that they've got to cover. So we'll see what a difference that makes.
Yeah, with the bounce, with the roll, Silva really gonna love that that punting average, right? Average distance.
Yeah. Punt happened in slow motion, but that just kept rolling once it hit the ground. So deep in their own territory. Domerkant's going to be taking this snap from the middle of his own end zone.
And still in shotgun. I don't think they've run anything but so far.
Tailback to his right. He keeps it himself. The ball is fumbled,
loose.
recovered by the Clockers.
In the end zone, and a touchdown for the Clockers.
That is how you make a quick response. It started with the punt from Silva. It ended with the fumble recovery. by Devin O'Brien in the opposing end zone, and just like that, it's a 1-point game. Clockers on to kick the extra point.
Fantastic. I mean, the defense looked a little unsteady there on that first drive, but they come up huge here on the second possession. 1st and 10, knock the ball loose and in for the defensive touchdown.
Sophomore Aaron Wolf on to kick the extra point.
I love seeing these wide receiver numbers lined up as a kicker. Up
That
and
kick
good.
is good. And just like that, we've got a tie game. Well, defense gets a quick breather, and they're going right back out there pretty soon.
Gotta tell you, I was polling a few folks before the game, including our old friend Rob Silver, and everybody seemed to be setting a low line on the over-under in tonight's game, given the weather, given, figure it was going to be a lot of runs. But they have been a lot of runs.
And guess what? Still 7-7.
14 points already. If you took the over tonight, you're looking good early here in Ashland. Chase, while we have a break, why don't we get right to tonight's dad joke?
Let's not.
Yeah, let's do it. So
we talked about how there have been 14 points already tonight. Really, I think only about 10 plays combined between the two offenses.
And the Clockers on offense went 3 and out.
Yeah.
So you think you can distract me, but the truth of the matter
Yeah, I
is, the
gave it my
question
best
is,
effort.
why are elevator jokes so classic and good? We'll get to the answer following the kickoff.
Oh, you're gonna leave the audience in suspense, huh?
Well, it's giving you time to think.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A little squib kick. 21 falls on it immediately.
That's
Ashland
Ryan
with
Cochran.
Ashland with a little trickery, but it goes right to the junior captain of the Blackhawks, and he falls on it. Veteran move there.
No, it's an interesting idea. I mean, again, given the weather conditions, that ball is slippery.
Yeah.
Maybe you can force it and, really get the momentum going.
Not only that, but your defense was just out there. Give them a little bit of an extra breather, get the offense another chance. I like the idea, just doesn't work out this time.
Well, this is about where the Blackhawks started on their first possession.
Pretty much to the exact yard line.
So 1st and 10 from their own 43.
Lined up, guess what? In shotgun.
You think it's going to be a run play?
I'm thinking it's going to be an option play. Oh, who called it?
Right up the middle.
It's a gain of about 5 yards for the Blackhawks.
Vincent Mermelstein in on the tackle there, but not before Blackhawks gain 5 yards.
Yep, that's senior Corey Perkins
6
with the
yards.
run there. Looks like he may have reached the ball a little bit farther than I thought. They're going to be right around midfield, 2nd and medium. Goes in motion again, and it's another end around. And once again, he's picking up chunk yards. Gamble for another first down.
He is so quick around the end. Big first down there for the Blackhawks. So again, Chase, let's get back to tonight's dad joke. The question, why are elevator jokes so classic and good?
Why are they?
Because they operate on many levels.
They're not getting any better, Dad.
Hey, look, it's our first game of the season. You got to start slow and work your way up.
Yeah, I don't know if my eye rolling has got
Wait-
to audible levels yet.
Wait until
but,
we get to the Thanksgiving game against Hopkinton.
Do you
That's
have one
going to be
planned out already?
Oh yeah.
Oh, great.
I had all off season to work on this.
Like themes for these now.
Back to the action on the field. 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks in Clocker territory. Blackhawks again in shotgun. There's the handoff. Okay, it's a keeper again. Ooh, nice tackle from behind by Vincent Mermelstein.
Saved a big run there from Dahmer Cannon. Ashland still having trouble diagnosing these read options. They did it for their defensive touchdown a few plays ago, but we keep seeing them pick up chunk yards.
Yep. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 3 here for the Blackhawks.
Who have not had to use the pass yet, as they are running it at will against this Clocker defense.
Yeah, look, neither team has attempted a pass yet.
They haven't had to. Dahmer Cannon with the tailback right behind him.
Looks like Corey Perkins in that tailback slot.
Tight end goes in motion.
Wyatt Callery.
Dahmer Cannon keeps it again. Bounces it outside, finally brought down by a wave of Clocker defenders inside the 15.
It looked like, again, he really had them fooled. He is really executing those RPOs very well. Great job hiding the ball, and the Clockers just don't have an answer yet other than that big defensive stop on first down in the previous possession.
And once again, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, that field seems very open for him.
Yep. So Blackhawks now in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the Clocker 12.
More of a spread formation here from the Blackhawk offense. 2 receivers out wide.
Not that they're going to get the pass.
Probably not. Dahmerkant does it again, and he's in again.
Stays on his feet right into the end zone. So 13-7 now, in favor of the Blackhawks.
We're going to see how many times they can run that play.
Yeah, I think this is all. I think they're playing the long game right now, Chase. I think they got the Clockers have the Blackhawks right where they want them. Gonna just keep having Dahmerkant continue to run, wear him out.
Yeah.
No, we'll just wear him out.
Oh, okay.
Right? And then in the second half, it's going to be all Clockers.
Looking forward to it. He's going to have all of halftime to rest up. I hope you know that.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Yeah, didn't think the whole thing through. Extra point attempt.
That's why I've got the announcer headset, not the head coach headset.
Thank goodness.
The extra point is good, and the Blackhawks now on top 14-7 with 3:49 to go in the quarter.
3:49. That's enough time. I'm thinking that's enough time for these Clockers.
Well, they went 3 and out on their last
Plenty
offensive
of time
possession.
to work with. What they don't want to do is give the ball back. They want to score, but they want to sap that clock. Although I think that really I think they would be okay with a score no matter what. No need to overdo it. Jason Crispin and Kevin Ozalumba back to return the kick. Went to Crispin last time. Let's see what happens.
And Gian Mendez about to kick off here for the Blackhawks. Short kick, but it's got some height.
Crispin's going to let it bounce. Picks it up, little spin move, cuts it back to the near sideline. He's going to be down right around the 35.
He was able to evade that initial tackler, but he was just kind of pinned into the sideline, and the Blackhawks able to bring him down after a short gain.
Yeah, so not a far kick, but because it hung in the air so long, he really wasn't able to get much on the return either.
Yeah, I mean, just kicker, again, not a lot of distance, but gave him plenty of time for coverage.
Yep, so some decent field position here. That'll be the 33-yard line, it looks like, for these Clockers.
Yep, so yeah, I mean, so far, Clocker's average starting position isn't as good as the Blackhawks, but starting at their own 33 this time, see what happens. Do want to take a quick minute to thank Townhouse Pizza and Roast Beef for supplying us and the crew with some cheese pizza here tonight, some beverages. Always appreciate it, guys. And Rob and I were over there at Townhouse just about probably 2 weeks ago. Had a really good Euro sandwich over there, actually. Went off the board. No pizza or roast beef. Went Euro.
End around. Throws back to Antoniuk, who can't handle the pass, and that's going to be incomplete. A little trickery here from Coach McKay. Ashland, unfortunately, unable to convert.
I mean, you got to give McKay credit for some creative play calling there.
Yeah, and in case you're keeping track, that is the first attempted pass play so far tonight.
By either team.
Either team. It only took about 6.5 minutes, excuse me.
So I think we're probably going to leave Antoniuk to just throwing the ball, not catching it. Kind of Brady-esque on that catch, if you will.
Good reference.
So 2nd and 10 here for the Clockers. Antoniuk in shotgun, man in motion.
In motion again. Handoff goes to him on the end around. Full head of steam, but runs right into the Blackhawk defense.
Oh, I thought he had some good momentum, but he
got
stonewalled
up.
Yeah, totally. So short gain. Looks like about a 4-yard gain. It'll leave the Clockers at 3rd and 6 inside their own 40.
It was interesting. We watched him go into a pile of bodies at full tilt and did not see him come out the other side.
Better him than us, though, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't take that kind of punishment.
This is why you never let me play football, right?
One of a million reasons why.
Yeah. It was too small anyway. Antoniuk in the shotgun, tailback behind him. That's Crispin. Play action, rolls out to his left. It's a pass play. Deeks 2 defenders. He's going to try to run for it. Does not get far.
I think he just made it back to the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up 4th down, another 3 and out here for the Clockers. Exactly what you didn't want to see happen on that drive.
2:33 and ticking. That is a lot of time for this Blackhawk offense. Interesting to see them do a bootleg to the left, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Not often you see a quarterback throwing off his weak side in high school. All right, Lucas Silva on to punt it away again, hoping to replicate last time.
So far, he's been like their top offensive weapon.
Does this count? I don't know if this counts.
What do we got, a delay a game? False start?
Our first flag of the game.
Okay.
I was afraid to say anything. I didn't want to jinx it.
Sure. It's going to push the Clockers back 5 yards. So Silva again going to make the attempt here.
Some movement from the Blackhawk punt return unit. Silva gets it away. It's another booming left-footed punt. A little bit less of a good bounce, but it keeps rolling into that Blackhawk defense, that Blackhawk zone, excuse me. And it's going to be finally down right about the 30-31 yard line.
Oh, that one looked really close to getting blocked, Chase.
Yeah.
Really close from where I'm standing. And this kick had more of a spiral to it than the end over end of the previous one, which is what I think prevented it from getting that good bounce and roll deeper into the Blackhawk end. Still great field position here for the Blackhawks. It's not out past the 40 like it's been like the first and third possession, but certainly not inside the 5 as it was in the second one.
All right. Not asking for the Clockers to stop them. You're just asking for them to hold. Minute 49 to go here in the first half.
And really, it's the hold is the most important part.
Should have known I was setting you up for that one. Anyone can just take them.
That's right. Those of you at home, that was, of course, a Seinfeld reference. Thanks for playing tonight. Let's say we're going to say that one in honor of Josh Perlman.
Gamble in motion again, and once again the handoff goes to him. Cuts up the middle, and he's across the first down line, right about the 47-yard line. Another burst of speed from Gamble. I don't think he's had a play less than 13 yards tonight.
Absolutely, Chase. I mean, I think the Blackhawks overall have had 2 runs for negative yards, and everything else has been positive.
Not just positive, but 5 yards or more.
They have certainly chewed up large chunks of field at a time.
And as we mentioned before, this Ashland front 4 very, very strong. So it's no small feat that Bellingham keeps running against them. Really, what it seems like effortlessly.
Okay, so about a minute 20 to go here. Domercan again in shotgun. He's got Perkins beside him. Tight end in motion.
Look for a QB option here.
Yep, Domercan pulled it back, and he's got some room. He gets met just over midfield, and among those in on the tackle, Devin O'Brien.
Yep, it's another 6 or 7 yards there for Domercant.
That's going to leave him second and short.
Once that, I'm seeing that tight end go in motion. I just feel like I know what play it's going to be. 43 seconds and counting, by the way, for this Blackhawk offense to work with.
Yeah, I mean, look, Blackhawks look like they're going to come out and run a play before the end of the quarter, but I don't think they really have to. 25 and counting now. So again, Domercan in shotgun. Perkins behind. Right up the middle for another first down.
Met by 23, Kevin Ozalumba, but it's a first down nonetheless. Looks like Blackhawks are content to let that clock run out. Both teams return to their sidelines for the end of the quarter.
Oh, okay. And there it is. There's the end of the first quarter. Blackhawks up 14-7 against your Ashland Clockers. And when we resume, Blackhawks will continue their drive from the Clocker 40. So, folks, as we wait for the start of the second quarter, just a reminder, the best ways to keep up with Clocker Sports are the @ClockerAD Twitter handle and the
WACA-TV's coverage of tonight's game is sponsored in part by Mr. Handyman, the home improvement professionals. They're your one-call solution for a wide range of home maintenance and repair needs performed by fully insured technicians. Located right here in Ashland at 200 Butterfield Drive, give them a call at 508-231-4639 or request service at mrhandyman.com. Technoplex Healthcare leverages its world-class materials science knowledge to deliver better patient outcomes by designing and manufacturing products that allow for less invasive procedures, reduce pain, enable faster healing, and safer drug delivery.
Technoplex is proud to sponsor the 2023 Ashland High football team.
Go Flyers!
Today's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more, make sure to get your fill with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. Today's soccer game is brought to you in part by the Ashland Ale House. With delicious food, a comfortable family atmosphere, and the friendliest service around, the Ashland Ale House is open for both indoor and outdoor seating, as well as curbside pickup. Visit them at ashlandalehouse.com to check out their menu and place an order.
Damerkamp takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. A run up the middle. He's going to be close.
They're already moving the chains. That's going to be a first down for the Blackhawks.
Not a long run, but Damerkamp does what was expected of him. Gets the first down, moves the chains for the Blackhawks.
Needed 5, got 6. So Blackhawks up 14-7 already and getting ready to knock on the door for more.
Bellingham getting to the line again. Quick snap.
We got a flag at the end of that play. I think Omari Lee was right in the middle of that action. Let's see what the call on the field's going to be. Got holding against the Blackhawks, so that'll back them up. First penalty of the night for the Blackhawks. Going to back them up 10 yards.
1st and 20 now. That's going to stall some momentum for sure. Already 2 minutes taken off the clock here.
Okay. Clocker showing a 4-man front.
Fakes the end around, run goes up the middle.
Perkins with another big gain and tackling from behind Vincent Mermelstein.
Gets back the yards they lost and then some. I figured it would only be a matter of time before they tried that. That end around had Ashland back on their heels. This time they fake it, had the defense completely mixed up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Damerkamp in shotgun, Perkins beside him. 2nd and 10 for the Blackhawks.
Watch for the read option. There it is. Damerkant keeps running along the left tackle. He breaks the tackle. He's fighting off Ashland defenders, and he gets near a first down.
Incredible effort. I mean, he shook off at least 2, maybe 3 tackles and carried another 2 or 3 guys with him forward for another first down for the Blackhawks.
Legs kept churning.
Exactly right. That's what they teach you early on, and he executed that very well.
3rd and very short here for Bellingham.
Make it 2nd and very short.
Nope, they're moving the chains. They're saying this is a first down. And they were just delayed in switching that from 2nd to 3rd down. But now it is a first.
Okay. Blackhawks hustle up to the line. Damerkant, Perkins. Tight end in motion.
Whoa.
That's going to be a false start.
Pretty immediate flags there.
Yeah, look.
Not hard to tell.
Yeah. As soon as they stop the play like that, you know it's going to be called on the offense.
Listen, this offense is rolling right now, and the only ones who it looks like can stop them are themselves. So Ashland will take these penalties when they can get them right now.
Absolutely. 7:30 and counting to go in the first half. Clocker's down 14-7. Chase, you catch any of that Lions-Packers game last night?
Yeah, always fun to watch a rivalry like that. David Montgomery's first win against the Lions in his NFL career. He was 0-7 going into that game.
How about that?
Sorry, first win against the Packers, excuse me.
Gotcha.
That's what that's what you'll get for being on the Bears, I guess. Big stop in the backfield for loss there. I want to see who stands up. That's number 11, Devin O'Brien in the backfield right off the bat. Shot out of a cannon, really. TFL for him.
And the first TFL since like that opening drive by the Blackhawks.
Yeah, Clocker's showing a little bit of life now. 2nd and 15.
Yeah, between the penalty and TFL. Finally starting to see a little momentum going there for the Clocker defense.
Yep. O'Brien found the gap and shot right through it. And he's got to keep doing that if they're going to want to stop this potent rushing attack. Force him into 3rd and long. Force him to throw the ball.
Okay, Perkins. That's not Perkins. It's 22, I think. And
handoff goes to the left side. Another big tackle there from Ashland. This time, that was number 56, I believe. That's Jaden Baez.
And Gabe Egan on the carry.
Stops him for no gain, and just like we were talking about, 3rd and long here. This is 3rd and about 15.
Yep.
So we're going to see how the Blackhawks can handle this.
Okay, they're spotting the ball at the 24, 3rd and 16.
Take that extra yard.
Absolutely. Every little bit helps. So, yeah, we, in fact, could see the first pass attempt of the night for Damerkant.
Or he could just do another QB keeper. We'll see. Surprised they went away from it on this drive, to be honest.
Perkins back in the backfield this time, right beside Damerkant to his left.
He's going to
back.
pass. Pass rush is already there. Moving to his right, he throws. He's got an open receiver, and it's Gamble sliding for the touchdown in the end zone. He got separation. Damerkant throwing on the run to his right, finds his receiver, and just like that, it is 20-7 in favor of Bellingham.
Yeah, the Clockers looked at for that defensive front, got some great pressure, flushed him out of the pocket, but he was able to scramble to his right, find the open receiver who would put some distance between himself and Crispin, and another touchdown for the Blackhawks. Suddenly it's 20-7 pending this extra point attempt.
And all that momentum that the Ashland had from the TFLs, from that penalty, wiped away as Damerkant on the run to his right finds his receiver in the front right corner of the end zone.
So Mendez on to attempt the extra point. It's up, and it's good.
Very nearly blocked by the Clockers there, but goes through the uprights. It's 21-7.
Okay, so Blackhawks out again, as you mentioned, to a surprising 21-7 lead, and they have just been, for the most part, dominant offensively. This is not the game we were expecting to see tonight.
Not at all. And once again, we knew that we hadn't seen everything on paper from this Blackhawk team, but we definitely were not expecting a 2-score game before the end of the first half.
Absolutely. So while we wait the kickoff here for the Clockers to return, let's take a quick look around Clocker Nation. Boys soccer is number 6 in the MIAA Division III Power Rankings. Those just came out today. They're off to a great 6-1-1 start. They beat Bellingham earlier this week 3-0, and you can catch the replay on WACA's YouTube channel. And, yeah, go with that. We'll come back to we'll go further around the horn.
Yeah, that boys soccer team having a very successful season so far this year.
Great article about them in the Metro West Daily News this week. That team is on a mission after falling short of their goal of making the playoffs last season. They missed the playoffs by 1 goal.
Yeah.
Just percentage points missed the cut.
I heard about it.
But back to the action at hand, and Mendez about to kick off here. Up and away.
A little bit of a farther kick this time. Once again, it bounces right in front of Crispin, and once again, he catches it off the bounce. Going along the near sideline, he cuts it upfield.
Oh,
a little bit of a horse collar tackle there as he slides across the 40-yard line. Nonetheless, it's a good return for Crispin and good starting field position for the Clockers.
I got to tell you, I applaud his courage. That is twice that he has caught the ball on the bounce on wet turf in the rain, raw weather,
and that
under the
football
lights.
Never bounces how you want it to.
It's incredible. No fear.
Yeah, I mean, I hold my breath every time he does it. I fear here, but not on there apparently.
Here's the bunch formation.
Yeah, we were waiting for this. Pitch goes to number 8. And he's going nowhere. Jason Crispin on the carry there. Gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage, if that, before his progress is stopped.
That is about the best defensive stand I've ever seen against that offensive formation.
We know that offensive formation, which means that they know that offensive formation. They've had time to prepare for it.
Sure, but I mean, again, this is different personnel.
Yeah. Going right back to it, I guess.
Completely undaunted.
Crispin once again lined up behind. Once again going in motion and getting the handoff. Cuts it up for another 3 yards, and he's across the 45. It's going to be about 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7 for the Clockers. Okay, so your first 2 plays out of that formation net you 4 yards. What's the play now, Dad?
I think they're going to keep going back to that formation.
Well, at this rate, they'll convert on 5th down.
For all you Swifties out there who are just starting to come into football, you don't get 5 downs. Just want to clarify. That's just for the Swifties who are listening tonight. 3rd down here for the Clockers. They do not run the gunk formation. And now we've got timeout Ashland. So with a timeout on the field, let's head back to what's going on around Clocker Nation athletically. We can say athletically. Sure. The volleyball team is now 3-6. They're ranked number 27 in Division III. They play Medway Monday night right here on WACA-TV, and because it is against Medway, we don't know exactly which 2 members of our family, Chase, Logan, Gabby, or me, will be announcing that game, but I can assure you it will be an Abrams broadcast.
No, people are excited about that.
I know. Look, we've got a big audience here watching the football game tonight. We may as well cross-promote for volleyball. They're a fun team to watch. There's a lot of talent on that team, and they are going to do nothing but improve over the course of the season. The field hockey team, 2-4-1 on the season. They hosted Dedham earlier this afternoon. We don't have a score on that one just yet. They are now ranked number 30 in Division III.
A little winning streak, if I'm not mistaken, for that field hockey team.
Okay. Girls soccer is now 1-5-1 on the season, coming off a tough 7-2 loss yesterday at Norton. They are ranked number 40 in the MIAA Division II Power Rankings. And that takes care of going around the horn for fall sports, although I realize as I'm saying that, Chase, we haven't talked cross country. We'll catch that on the next stoppage, okay?
I gotcha.
Cool.
Big 3rd down here for the Clockers. They need to convert to get some of that momentum back, hopefully get closer to making that score a little bit easier. Quick screen pass. Cutting it upfield, and he's going to be just short of the 1st down.
Let's see where they spot this one.
It's going to be up to the refs on this one.
Yeah, they are marking it about a half a yard short.
Jacob Friel's cut upfield just couldn't make it all the way. Let's see what formation they go with here.
Hurry-up offense. There is no huddle. They're going right back to the line.
They try the QB sneak made so popular in the NFL by the Eagles right
push.
now. I like the brotherly shove. I was a big fan of that.
Okay, now they're slowing it down,
Well,
figuring out what play they're going to run.
The play.
Yeah. Anthem right under center. No shotgun this time.
They're trying to draw him off sides, it looks like. And they're going to be unsuccessful. Antoniuk looks towards the sidelines again. And it's going to be another timeout for the Clockers, unable to get anything going there.
I got to tell you, it's a very interesting clock management strategy by McKay so far.
They
Two
wanted to
quick
draw him
timeouts.
off sides. They were unsuccessful.
Hey, listen, you know what? You can't take them with you into the second half. You may as well use them, right? That's what they're there for.
Sure.
Okay, we got another stoppage here, Chase. Tell us what's going on with the cross-country team this year. And by the way, congratulations for being one of the co-captains.
Oh,
I'm really proud
so
of you
much.
for that.
It's an honor to be a captain of that team, as well as the winter and spring track team. So yeah, cross country went to Norwood this past week. Came out both a girls and a boys team win. First time in a few years that's happened, so that was pretty big. We're running in Rentham, little invitational tomorrow. Bus leaves at about 10:15, and then senior night is on Wednesday. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Hosting Medfield, that's going to be my first league race of the season.
Okay, looking forward to it.
Yep, Will Child, once again the standout this year, but a lot of young talent on that team as well.
Okay, looking forward to hearing more about that, perhaps at volleyball on Monday night.
Absolutely. They go back. Is this the gunk? Is it like a spread gunk
This is like
formation?
a hybrid gunk formation.
Oh,
yeah.
they've evolved.
4th and inches, 4th and a yard.
I don't know that they got it.
Clockers think they have it. Let's see where the refs spot it. They're going to stop the clock while they figure this one out.
Let's see if they bring the chains out for this one.
Well, that was not a generous spot. Got an official timeout. They are going to bring the chains out to measure.
Trying to judge it based on the eye test from the press box here. And from here, that looks pretty close.
He's trying to eyeball it from the sidelines.
I guess they're not going to bring
no,
the chains
here they
out.
come.
Oh,
Here they
okay,
come.
okay. A little bit of wind, maybe. Can we just somebody nudge
You know,
it
it's
with
funny
their foot?
with the last Eagles game right on Monday night.
Yeah.
And they were talking about like how is it that in
How
all these
do
other
we still
sports
use the chains?
Right. We're still the NFL is still the college football is still using chains.
They've got a
At the high
sky
school
cam.
level I get it, but given the advances in technology, wow,
Oh,
that was
wow.
not
Not
nearly
even
as
close.
close. So Clockers turn it over on downs. The Blackhawks will regain possession right around midfield with 2:37 to go, and I believe all their timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning, in hand.
Clockers, correct me if I'm wrong here, are without a first down on offense tonight?
I believe that's correct. I don't think if they had gotten a first down, it would have been on the last drive. I don't think they got it. I think
They
they
did
went
not.
3 and out on every possession, and
And then
their
this
lone
one.
scores from the defense.
And then this drive 4 and out.
right 4 and out.
Yeah.
Okay, Blackhawks 1st and 10 at their own 49. Dahmer can again in shotgun with Perkins right beside him.
Takes
Drops
the
back.
snap. It's a little screen pass, and he's got plenty of room and a blocker in front.
Okay, on the reception is John Doucette, a junior for the Blackhawks, well over midfield. First down for the Blackhawks and out of bounds to stop the clock with 2:22 to go in the first half.
Couple corrections there. It's going to be just short of the first down, and he did not quite get out of bounds. So that is a big, somewhat of a positive there from the Clockers. They kept him in bounds. I saw the ref do the little arm motion to tell them to keep the clock running, and that will bring us to 2 minutes here. As no 2-minute warning in high school, I guess, as the Blackhawks come to the line here.
We'll say the 2-minute warning was just for all of us.
Oh, yeah.
On the broadcast.
Yep. Dahmer can't the snap. Keeps the handoff, but right in the backfield, number 55, Amari Lee, diagnosed that from the start, and he was there for the TFL.
Diagnosed it, huh? I like it. I like it.
I'm in marine biology this year.
You're just spoon-feeding me Seinfeld references tonight. I love it.
Yeah.
Is anyone here a marine biologist?
Well, I mean, I gave you that one like 2 weeks ago. It's just, I guess it's the audience's first time hearing it.
Right. If you haven't heard it, then it's new to you.
Yep.
Third down for the Blackhawks.
Blackhawks facing a long third down, so they're going to let the clock run, not using any of those 3 timeouts for fear of giving the ball back.
4 wideouts, 2 on each side. Here comes the pressure. Passes away and knocked aside. Great
Big
defensive
breakup.
play. Looked like David Sales on the coverage there on the far sideline.
Yep, he's been one of their top outside corners for the last 2 years. His speed is no joke.
And but that's the first time they've challenged him all night.
And showcasing that agility there as well. Beautifully timed breakup, went right for the ball, knocked out of their hands and stops the clock.
Okay, minute to go here in the first half. And it looks like special teams coming onto the field now for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, I think we're a little bit out of high school field goal range. So this is going to be a punt for Bellingham.
It's the first punt by either. No, that's not right. No, that's not right. First punt for the Blackhawks, I believe.
Yeah, Lucas Silva's had a couple.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Couple heart and mouth moments too.
Heart and throat.
Heart and throat moments. Thank you. I stumbled through that a little bit.
Okay, the Blackhawks call timeout to think over this punt with a minute to go in the half.
Why not?
Well, let's give a quick shout out now to the Clocker Club, the official booster club of Ashland High School sports. In the past 12 years, they've provided more than $100,000 to Ashland Athletics. To learn more about them and purchase a membership, be sure to check out clockerclub.org. That's clockerclub.org.
Yeah, I mean, as always, huge fans of what the Clocker Club does for Ashland Athletics here at WACA-TV.
Well, also, you know what? Give a big shout out to new president Jeremy Ramsey.
Yes, of course.
After several years of the Peter Clay administration, he did a fantastic job to build up the Clocker Club, build up the membership, build up the accounts, and some just terrific relationships with the coaches, with the athletic director. Looking forward to Jeremy building on that.
So if you look behind, you're actually going to see no returner out there for the Clockers. Ball is going to take a Bellingham bounce before settling around the 6. I think the Clockers were going for a block or the hope that it would bounce into the end zone. Neither one happens, and it's going to be a long drive with about 51.7 seconds to go. Do you think they go for a chunk play here or no?
You know, it's going to be kind of interesting, right? Again, the Blackhawks down to 2 timeouts, I believe. The Clockers only with 1. You know, I was just thinking it's so deep, you know, why risk it? And, you know, just try to run out the clock, basically. You know, regroup at the half. I mean, it's a 2-score game, but you are at home. It looks like it's hard to tell, but I think, you know, the rain has lightened up here a little bit. I'm told that we're going to have a nice little window of lack of rain, lack of precipitation between now and 10 o'clock tonight. But Antonek is in shotgun. He drops back to pass. And he is upended. Yep. Brought down at the 5. Clock is running down now to about 40 seconds to go.
Wonder if they're going to try anything after that play. Nope, Antonek jogging to the sidelines here. And now coming in for him is Vince Mermelstein. Nope, Antonek going back out there. Okay.
Okay, but we're down under 20 seconds at this point. I just don't see how they're going to get a playoff in the time they've got left, but they are approaching the line. Antonek in shotgun. He's got to be careful. That deep in his own end. He almost picked aside, but the handoff he did get a handoff there. We got a late flag here. The ball was given to Crispin. It was dropped after a short gain. But the clock has reached all zeros. Let's see what the call is here, because in certain circumstances, the half cannot end on a flag. Got a little bit of a referee convention going on there in the middle of the field.
A couple players on Bellingham pleading their case as well, it looks like.
A personal foul against the Blackhawks. And a personal foul against Ashland. So offsetting penalties that will bring us to halftime, where your Ashland Clockers face a deficit, 21-7. Chase, any final thoughts before we head to the break?
I mean, really just not the start they were looking for. Not much else to say other than that. They've looked honestly overmatched on both sides of the ball so far, so they've got a lot of things to discuss during this half.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, McKay is the master. He's certainly proven it over the years, and they hopefully will be able to make the adjustments they need to make. In the meantime, we're going to make a couple of adjustments and over the half, and we'll catch you back here for second half action here in Ashland. Clockers down 21-7.
There you go.
Chase Abrams, Josh Abrams. We'll see you for second half action in a little while.
You sound great. Other than that, I felt good. Yeah, I mean, your energy is fantastic. You sound very confident and comfortable, and I just thought that.
Professionals. They're your one-call solution for a wide range of home maintenance and repair needs performed by fully insured technicians. Located right here in Ashland at 200 Butterfield Drive, give them a call at 508-231-4639 or request service at mrhandyman.com. Technoplex Healthcare leverages its world-class materials science knowledge to deliver better patient outcomes by designing and manufacturing products that allow for less invasive procedures, reduce pain, enable faster healing, and safer drug delivery.
Technoplex is proud to sponsor the 2023 Ashland High football team.
Go Flyers!
Today's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Make sure to get your fill with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. Today's soccer game is brought to you in part by the Ashland Ale House. With delicious food, a comfortable family atmosphere, and the friendliest service around, the Ashland Ale House is open for both indoor and outdoor seating, as well as curbside pickup. Visit them at ashlandalehouse.com to check out their menu and place an order.
Last year here, and then moving on to college.
Yeah, nice.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Awesome. Your senior year, what are you most excited about?
I'm really excited to see our class step into the role as leaders. Like we said, we had a great start so far. You know, the first 3 days went amazing. The scavenger hunt went amazing. Everyone's being respectful. Everyone's stepping up to the challenge.
I'm excited for the year. This was a great kickoff.
What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to all of the senior events and just, you know, enjoying with my class one last time.
Looking forward to.
Wait, I'm gonna do this for my friends.
This senior year, I'm looking forward to graduating and getting out.
I'm looking forward to spending having all the memories with my friends that I can look back on.
Yes.
It's high school.
It is high school, so we finally get the freedom to do what we finally wanted to do. Yeah. Thank you so much.
I'm excited for the soccer team to win the TVL championship.
Hey guys, we're at the fire truck today with the senior class. Just ran around. Today's a good day.
Yo, what's up, guys? Class of 2024 checking in. What I'm looking
We're the best
forward
class. They're gonna miss us the most.
What I'm looking forward to senior year, kicking everyone's butt in football, kicking everyone's butt in soccer, living my dream, being at the school. Ashland's the best.
That's right. Go Clockers. Go Clockers.
Go Clock Town. Go look at tonight's game.
has its own issues, but it's better than completely.
Yeah,
stream ban.
that'd be harsh if they just rip the stream apart.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we don't have any. So now I'm just in and out there. There's nothing like. I ran the commercials.
Oh, is she still connected?
In a few minutes.
Yeah, I just unplug it. That'll kick it off. Yeah, just get that one.
I used to have more stuff for halftime. It's like a 4-minute like reel, and then I'm stuck with it. Sure. You have the 8. We need some digits. No.
Hey, how much time until the 7 so the second half starts?
Oh.
I don't know what happened.
5 minutes. All right. I get it. He's so big. I got lots of this.
We get some like copyright-free music.
Yeah, you know, it's a subtitle.
Just like
tie-dye.
Yeah, do it on your phone. There you go.
I can't begin to know, but that I know it's growing strong.
Ashland is losing it up here.
Wasn't the spring,
They're flying away.
and spring became the summer.
Yeah, maybe if I had just some background music.
To believe you'd come along.
Mute the mics, put on
Yeah, just.
eyewitness weather says chance of rain right now.
Yes.
Touching hands,
Reaching
reaching out,
little gap in the middle.
touching me, touching you.
Everybody!
Can't do it. It's not baseball. It's still a song.
I'm not the one playing it, but when they play it, you gotta do it.
Remember Scott?
Yes. Send that to mom. She flew back. I'm watching it again. Did you see mom's text? Did you see what I responded? No.
What's going on, but
I said it's when a player is tackled around the neck. Ha ha. It's not allowed, and I'm not thrilled it wasn't allowed.
oh yeah, it's coming down.
Did you bring water?
No, I knew we'd have some.
Is this not for Rob? Like, why do we have it then?
It's just it's a standard order. I mean, they don't know who's announcing. I mean, we always, I guess they always order grape soda.
He likes this.
He's an interesting guy. Yeah, it is boring. Okay, we got it. We lost it. It came on and went back off. sometimes maybe take the transmitter off of the shoe, dry the shoe, and throw it back up there again.
It's a funny joke, Dad. I knew you were. How did you shout me out in text? How do you even do that?
I just typed your name and it popped up.
The wire. The shoe's just a piece of metal. It doesn't like connect to the camera through the slot.
All right. Maybe try unplugging, reseating the connection.
Yeah, I mean I did. I'll try it again.
Okay. Maybe turn the camera on and off, recycle it.
Maybe try that too.
It came on for a minute, but it went away.
Oops.
Actually, got set up to receive the kickoff.
Rob Silver did it last weekend.
So I was down in Florida watching the game.
After receiving number 8, Kristen, 23.
Granted, on the sidelines, right? Were they on the sidelines last weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, these guys. Good to see you.
And welcome back to second half action here. Ashland Bellingham football Friday night. If you're just joining us, not a great first half for our Ashland Clockers. They're down 21-7 to the Bellingham Blackhawks, but they will be receiving to start the second half. I'm Josh Abrams. Joining me once again, Chase Abrams. Chase, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. We're nice and warm inside the press box. Do not envy the players out there right now. As Crispin with a nice return on the run gets across the 40 to about the 42. But yeah, Clockers in the first half with absolutely no answers for the Blackhawks on either side of the ball, as that Bellingham defense held them without a first down in the first half, while the offense ran the ball seemingly at will.
Absolutely. The lone score, of course, courtesy of the defense. Well, let's say special teams and defense combined to make that.
Yep. Shout out to punter Lucas Silva for pinning them within the
inside the 5
line.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Clockers. Antoniuk in shotgun. Glover beside Crispin beside him. Here's the handoff. Number 23. That's a first down. The first down of the game for this Clocker offense. As Kevin Ozalumba rumbles down to the near sideline, and a big first down for the Clockers into Blackhawk territory. Ball spotted at the Blackhawk 42.
Ozalumba with that run triples the longest play of the game for the Clockers, and it's a good start to the second half as they're in Blackhawk territory for the first time.
Okay, Antoniuk with plenty of protection. A couple of backs on either side of him. Shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Pass to Crispin. Beats the first tackle. Gets a nice gain there. I'm going to give him 4 or 5 yards on that one.
He got tackled low and high there. Goes down a little awkwardly, but pops right back up. It's a nice run for Crispin.
I want to go give a quick shout out to our colleague Rob Silver watching the game tonight, giving us plenty of good tips, inside information. Of course, a couple of corrections. It is our first game of the year, so just shaking the rust off here a little bit. We appreciate your patience.
Don't know what we'd do without him.
Rob did a great job on the last couple of games, but we'll be sure to have him on the air real soon. Here's another handoff to Kevin. He bounces off the first tackler. Can't quite shake the second one. He's brought down for little or no gain.
Yeah, it looks like he was running, expecting to see a hole there, and was met with heavy resistance from the Bellingham defense. Tried to bounce it back outside and got nowhere. It's going to be 3rd and a medium to long here for the Clockers, as their early momentum has quickly been stalled. I'll tell you, a first down would be huge here.
Okay, so just a lone setback this time, standing beside Antoniuk.
Expecting the pass here.
Kevin was split out wide. Now he's in motion. Skips the head. Antoniuk with the keeper straight ahead. He's going to gain 3 or 4, but not enough for the first down, and I'm not sure enough to bring on the field goal unit.
No, this is a very deep kick, especially in this weather. We're going to see how McKay plays this if they keep the offense on the field. Antoniuk is having a conversation with him right now, so I'm thinking that's a very distinct possibility.
Okay, yeah, we really thought we were going to have a pocket of good weather here leading up through game time, at least here in the second half.
Yeah, the weather gods laughed at that and made it start raining even harder.
Well, welcome to New England. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, right?
No kidding. As the offense will, in fact, stay out there. Cam Antoniuk with a lone back. That's Jason Crispin to his left. They've got about 4 yards to go to reach that first down marker. Let's see what play McKay's drawn up for him
Showing
here.
4 wide receivers. Anton pumps, thinks about it now. He's running for his life down to the far sideline and out of bounds. Clock stops. Let's see where they spot him. Where did he go out of bounds? A little hard for us to see from our angle with the Ashland bench in front of us.
It looks like he's going to be a couple yards short here. Antonick with a good effort, but he's just nowhere near that first down marker.
Okay, the Bellingham players were helping out the refs. They were early in signaling this change of possession, a first down for the Blackhawks. Referees confer and confirm. So 1st and 10 now for the Blackhawks as the Clockers once again turn it over on down, second time tonight.
So a strong first run by Kevin Ozalumba ends up being null as the Clockers turn it over on 4th down, and the Blackhawk offense is going to take over again with its potent rushing attack.
Okay, well, again, McKay and the team had plenty of time there at halftime to make some adjustments, see if they can figure out whatever's going on that defensive line, because they were getting carved up all during the first half. So Domercan again in shotgun, only with, 2 pass attempts in the first half.
Here's the snap. Handoff goes up the middle. And
Perkins
met very quickly by that Ashland defense. A strong tackle. I didn't see who it was. I believe it was Ozalumba on the tackle. And Devin O'Brien involved as well. I've heard O'Brien's name a few times. Ozalumba getting involved on the defensive side too.
So it looked like Perkins picked up a couple of feet before he was driven backwards. So it'll be, looks like 2nd and 9 here.
Gave him forward progress there. Gamble in motion, takes the handoff again.
There
that end around is so dangerous. He's very quick, gets about 5 yards there, and Ashland, I think, counting itself lucky that they only gave up that much.
I was going to say, I think that's the least amount of yards he's gained on that play tonight.
By about 8 yards, too.
So it will be 3rd down here for the Blackhawks, but based on past performance, a very makeable 5 yards or so to gain.
I will say, if they run that play again, the stats have shown that his runs on that play keep getting shorter, so we're going to be under 5 yards.
Okay, Chase, we have a whistle here on the foul on the play.
Big flag, big
penalty.
loss.
That's a holding call, and it's going to push him pretty far back. It's going to remain 2nd down.
Looks like we missed the flag being thrown there, so apologies for that. But, yeah, as you mentioned, pushed way back for 2nd down.
Okay, so they're showing a spread offense right now. Got at least 4 wide receivers, a setback. It's a keeper, the ball's loose.
Ball's on the ground.
Ashland
say they have it.
First down, Clockers. It is a turnover. The defense once again forces a fumble and falls on it and takes possession.
Coming up huge. Yeah, I don't think Domercan felt the pressure as Ashland closed in around him, reached out the ball, and it just came right free. Watch the instant replay here. Let's see who forced we'll see who forced it out in just a little bit as the Clocker offense retakes the field.
Okay, so a golden opportunity here for the Clockers, and they're down 2 scores now, but to punch it into the end zone now makes this a whole new ball game.
Yep, they're sitting on the edge of the red zone as well, and right back to gunk formation for the Clockers. Spin move from Cam Antonick. He breaks through the line of scrimmage.
He handed it off to Crispin, who was able to break through right up the gut.
I thought he held that
for a 2nd down. Sorry, it was a nice gain. It wasn't 10 yards, but he got a decent gain on that one.
Well, a little bit of success from the gunk formation last time, and they're running right back to it. It's become a Clocker classic the last few years. Handoff goes to Crispin again, running along that right guard, and this time no yards to gain for Crispin. That was the left guard, excuse me. It's going to be a run for no gain for Crispin, and just like that, they're on 3rd down again.
Okay, Chase, I was just looking at the replay of that forced fumble, and it looks like it was Kevin Botsis who was able to knock that ball loose and force the turnover. And again, the Clockers in an excellent position here. They're down to 3rd down now, but still in the red zone. Great opportunity for the Clockers.
Impact play from the senior there.
Okay. Antonick in shotgun with Crispin behind him. Man in motion. It's a high snap. Antec pulls it down. He's being almost pulled aside. There's a late flag on the play as the ball goes out of bounds. The ball was complete to number 11, Devin O'Brien. But we're going to have to see what this flag is, thrown from the opposite side of the field.
Just a broken play there. There could be any number of things. I'm expecting an offensive holding call.
It looked like the referee kind of cleared it with the Bellingham bench before they decided to come over here and tell us what it is. Holding against the Clockers. So I thought they might decline this one to make it 4th down, but going to enforce the penalty, push the Clockers back.
They'll take 3rd and long, I guess.
Well. So it should be 3rd and 15, I believe. Yep, that is the case.
Just about. And as a reminder, the Clockers do not have a play longer than 12 yards this game. So this would be a nice time to break through that barrier. Let's see what McKay can draw up for the offense here. Antoniuk with a back to his right, 3 wide receivers near side, 1 on the far side. Takes the snap, steps back, immediate pressure. He's running to his right, runs into his own offensive line. It's a mad scramble. He runs up the middle.
Still on his feet.
He's still on his feet, fighting defenders.
What an effort!
Touchdown! Cameron Antoniuk. A mad scramble.
Oh, incredible effort there. I thought he was down at least 3 different times.
It looked like he was down after 5 yards and then 7 yards. Then he was over the line to gain, and then he was into the end zone. Brilliant run from Cam Antoniuk, showing the energy, and it's an 8-point game.
So Aaron Wolf on here to attempt the extra point. Kick is up. It got deflected. No good. No good. It got blocked, got deflected at the line. So it's going to stay an 8-point game, but still a 1 score. 1 score
still
game.
1 score.
So a lot to like here early in the second half for the Clockers after a somewhat flat performance in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, a few plays have looked really good and none better than the magic from the legs of Cam Antoniuk. So really, really good makeup play from Antoniuk there. As the offense had been stumbling a little bit, but hopefully that'll give them and the defense the boost of energy they needed. And we've learned, hey, all they need to do is force a fumble, and they're golden. Watching the replay here. He bounced off his offensive line, shook tackles right in the middle of the field, somehow stayed on his feet, shook another tackle, and ran it into the end zone. Really just an incredible run from Cam Antoniuk.
Obviously he did get a couple of nice blocks along the way, but just a great individual effort to be able to somehow stay on his feet after multiple tackle attempts to get this team back within a 1-score game as Wolf prepares to kick off here from the 45. Low line drive bouncing along the ground. It's skipping.
Bouncing. Oh!
It's loose!
Another fumble is forced. Bellingham is able to fall on this one, but man, things look dicey for a second there once again.
And it looks
as the
like
kick coverage unit forced it out.
Yeah, on our spotter here in the box identified Joshua Lambert as the one to knock that one loose. Bellingham very fortunate to somehow fall on that one. Whew.
It's slippery out there, Dad.
I'll tell you what, right now, if we're going to talk about like silver star of the game, it may just be special teams tonight.
Or it could be whatever gloves the Bellingham players are wearing. Or the rain, really.
21-13, 6:07 to go in the third quarter. Bellingham 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Spread defensive line formation here from the Clockers. Looks like they may be trying to spy.
Domerkamp seems to be changing the play at the line. There's a lot of shifting there, yeah. Domerkamp holds it, gives it off up the middle, and stopped quickly as the line shut that hole very nicely. So a couple of yard gain.
Kevin Botsis with another tackle on defense.
Okay, making his presence felt here tonight.
Yep. Use that momentum from last drive.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to call it 2nd and 5 at the 25 for Bellingham. And again, probably because of the weather, Domerkamp just very reluctant, or at least his head coach, very reluctant to call pass plays here, but they've been getting it done on the ground all night.
Yeah, they've got the lead. They don't need to throw the ball.
Okay, here's another handoff right up the middle. Perkins looks like he's got enough for a first down, and the chains do move.
Yep, finding some success in the middle of that field now. See if Ashland pinches that defensive line to try to slow their momentum.
Fans, by the way, if you can't get enough football, be sure to come on out tomorrow morning. Flag football kicks off at 8 a.m. at Stone Park. Always a good time. There's a lot of young talent out there, and you can see the stars of tomorrow today with Ashland flag football. But back to high school varsity. Bellingham 1st and 10. They're up 21-13. Dimercant claps, hands the ball off. Perkins again, and he is met by a wall of clockers. Nate Kavanaugh.
Haven't said his name in a while.
Nope.
Usually mans the interior of the defensive line, making a play out wide there, chasing down the running back. Good show of athleticism from the big defensive tackle.
Yep, you say athleticism, I'd say versatility. I'd say we're both right. Kavanaugh with a really nice play there. Devin O'Brien also in on the tackle. And Antonuk is out there on defense, Chase. Looks like
he's been out there all game. I don't know if he's come off the field yet tonight.
Incredible stamina.
Workhorse for sure.
Yep.
He's lined up as a slot corner right now.
Dimercant in shotgun, hands it off. Very short gain here. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Blackhawks.
Yep, first stacked box I've seen from the Clockers so far tonight. A lot of linebackers ready for that run play.
Okay, Antonuk's calling something out to the coaching staff. Let's see what they've got in mind here. Going to need a big 3rd down stop here to really get the momentum shift going.
Yeah, see if maybe he sees something.
So you got Antonuk, Pine, a couple of the co-captains over there on the far side of the field. Third and 6. Dimercant, shotgun. Hands it off to Pearl. Keeps it himself.
He's going to hold it.
And he is tackled by Antonuk. So QB on QB action here. And
big tackle from Cameron Antonuk. He's going to force a 4th and short.
First 4th down I think Bellingham's faced all night.
They did punt. They did punt, yeah.
Huh.
They punted once. Remember you thought it was the first punt by either team? Sorry to bring that back up. They had a punt earlier. This is the first. Looks like they're going to be going for it. Maybe. We're seeing some players.
There's a lot of activity there.
This should be interesting. I'm not quite sure.
I don't see Dimercant out there. But the Clockers are not going back into a receiving formation either. Clock is running. We're about 2.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
This is punt formation, but I wonder what they had to meet for.
Now we've got a timeout called by by Bellingham. I don't know if they came out, wanted to see what they were going to be facing, maybe make a little bit of a change.
Keep the Clockers on their toes, maybe a little fake punt situation. 2:27 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It is 21-13 in favor of the Bellingham Blackhawks. Clockers had a really nice touchdown, their first offensive touchdown of the game on the legs of Cam Antonuk, and he just made a big 3rd down tackle on his QB counterpart. So, yeah, getting a little bit closer here as we get to the end of the 3rd quarter.
Okay, well, let's take a moment here. We're still in the timeout. We can once again thank tonight's sponsors, Mr. Handyman, Route 126 Self-Storage, Townhouse, and Techniplex. And again, want to thank Townhouse for supplying us and the crew with pizza. Certainly appreciate it. Also, want to thank the crew. Mackie Katov has been braving the elements up top, running the camera number 2.
Looks like we called it, and Ashland was ready for it. Matt Terry with a huge stop on the fake punt on 4th down. And, man, did he just get this sideline fired up.
Absolutely. Again, another one of the Ashland co-captains, Matt Terry, making a huge play as Bellingham turns it over on downs, and suddenly it looks like the Clockers are running downhill.
Yeah, a player who does a lot of the dirty work. You don't say his name as much, but his impact is always felt. Nice to see him make a flash play here tonight.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Clockers at the Blackhawk 37.
One touchdown run and a 4th down stop, and all the momentum is in favor of the Clockers right now. Cam Antonuk with a back on either side. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far. He's looking the near side now. Robbie Rudisell down the near sideline. cannot come down with it. Incomplete. No flag on the play.
I like the play call. Going aggressive.
Absolutely.
So Rob had pointed out during halftime that he is Mr. Prediction, and he was calling. He thought we might start seeing them targeting Rudisill here in the second half. So just couldn't quite make the connection there, but don't be surprised to see him try that one again. He was open down the far sideline.
Yeah, and you're not going to see him miss that a lot. He's got ups, and he's gonna win a lot of 50-50 balls against most of these corners. Starting varsity basketball player right there. So.
Okay. So 2nd and 10 here for the Clockers, still at the 37. Antonek with some protection on either side.
Same formation as last time.
Okay. Clockers have 3 wideouts, 11 in motion. Antonek drops back. He's under pressure. A little dump pass and complete.
Blockers in front, 2 for Jason Crispin. He shakes off a tackle. He's getting pushed by his own teammates. He's got the first down and more inside the 20.
That was Matt Terry leading the way on pushing from behind. And another big gain here for the Clockers. Finally starting to see that offense click a little bit here in the second half.
Yeah.
First down, and as we hit about 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it looked like Brian Ramirez as well out in front blocking for Crispin there. A lot of motion on that play, and it turned into a brilliant screen pass designed by Coach McKay.
And you got to like Antonek, really. I mean, he had 2 guys coming in on him, felt the pressure, was able to, kind of like a quick release, a little dump pass, and it turned into a big gainer.
Looks like the Clockers have found some success in this formation. This time it's a quick handoff to Crispin. He goes up the gut, and he's up for 3 or 4.
Okay, Clocker starting to mix it up here a little bit. Pass attempt, pass completion, nice little run play. This is the kind of offense we were expecting to see tonight.
A 4-yard run on first down is what you can ask for. Once again, staying in this 2-back formation. 2 receivers on the near side with 1 on the far side. Looked like the same play as before, but no, he tucks it and he throws it.
Looks like
it's
Kevin.
It's going to be very close to the first down for Kevin Ozalumba.
That's a first down.
They're saying they're going to move the chains. 1st and goal for the Clockers from the 7-yard line. So maybe the 6. 45 seconds and counting in this third quarter. 21-13 Bellingham.
Hey, they're sticking with this formation. It's been working for them really well so far. Got Devin O'Brien and...
Oh, flag on the play. False start, I'm guessing.
No, they're pushing the coach back onto the sideline.
Is that going to be yardage for the Clockers?
They're warning both teams now.
Both teams.
So
clock continues to run.
They're stopping it now. Let's see if they put some time back on.
Antonek seems to think that the warning was only for Bellingham, so we'll see how that plays out.
Okay, now the clock has been reset to 24 seconds to go, and they just started it up. Back to the same formation. O'Brien on the right side this time. Low snap. Oh boy, Antonek was able to pick it up off the ground, but he got stopped. And then they finally stopped the play. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we start the fourth quarter.
Yep, they ran the same formation again. They just flipped sides. Low snap bobbled, weren't able to get anything going there. But Ashland inside the Bellingham 10 right now, knocking on the door. And we'll see how they can respond in just a second.
I want to give a quick shout out to Paul Bowden. Says he's watching tonight's game on the YouTube feed from Natick. It's amazing how he gets from Ashland to Natick that quickly. But
Is he at the Natick football game right now?
He might be, but he's watching Clocker football here on WACA-TV. I'm Josh Abrams. He's Chase Abrams, and we are awfully glad to have you here with us tonight on a cold, rainy night. If you're local to Ashland and you chose to watch the game on TV instead of being out here, I don't blame you one bit.
I was going to say the same thing.
WACA-TV's coverage of tonight's game is sponsored in part by Mr. Handyman, the home improvement professionals. They're your one-call solution for a wide range of home maintenance and repair needs, performed by fully insured technicians. Located right here in Ashland at 200 Butterfield Drive, give them a call at 508-231-4639 or request service at mrhandyman.com.
Technoplex Healthcare leverages its world-class materials science knowledge to deliver better patient outcomes by designing and manufacturing products that allow for less invasive procedures, reduce pain, enable faster healing, and safer drug delivery.
Technoplex is proud to sponsor the 2023 Ashland High football team.
Go Flyers!
And welcome back to live coverage of Ashland High School football here on WACA-TV. Fourth quarter just about to begin. Cam Antonek and the Clockers knocking on the door, looking to make this a touchdown. Did he hold on?
Receiver. Touchdown signal from the referee, and Ashland's within 2.
Mark Mermelstein, the sophomore, didn't expect to see him tonight, but he catches a big touchdown pass, and all of a sudden, this is a 2-point game for the Clockers, 21-19. McKay electing to kick the extra points that are going to tie the game here.
Or so it seems.
Okay, so Aaron Wolf on to kick the extra point.
I guess they got time.
His last one got deflected and knocked aside. Let's see if he can connect now. Here's the snap. It's a fake. Gonna run it in. Really close. He gets caught short just inside the 5. So the fake extra point going for the 2-point conversion doesn't work out, but I got to say, Andrew
there is
McKay,
a flag on the play, though.
He is a gambler.
He is a gambler. Yeah, and McKay we trust.
I got to tell you, I think it's the influence, the bad influence of Tim McKay, his brother. Got a holding call against the Blackhawks.
Run it back. It looks like there may be an injured Blackhawk on the play as well.
Okay, whoa. We have an injury timeout, and a flag just flew right around the Blackhawks. Let's see what this call is. An unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Blackhawks. All of this happening on a fake extra point, a 2-point conversion attempt.
This is new for me.
Okay, we still have a player down on the field, so why don't we take a quick break, and we'll catch you on the flip side once we get all this settled down. You're watching Ashland High School football on WACA-TV.
WACA-TV's coverage of tonight's game is sponsored in part by Mr. Handyman, the home improvement professionals. They're your one-call solution for a wide range of home maintenance and repair needs, performed by fully insured technicians. Located right here in Ashland at 200 Butterfield Drive, give them a call at 508-231-4639 or request service at mrhandyman.com.
Technoplex Healthcare leverages its world-class materials science knowledge to deliver better patient outcomes by designing and manufacturing products that allow for less invasive procedures, reduce pain, enable faster healing, and safer drug delivery.
Technoplex is proud to sponsor the 2023 Ashland High football team.
Go Flyers!
Today's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Make sure to get your fill with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. Today's soccer game is brought to you in part by the Ashland Ale House. With delicious food, a comfortable family atmosphere, and the friendliest service around, the Ashland Ale House is open for both indoor and outdoor seating, as well as curbside pickup. Visit them at ashlandalehouse.com to check out their menu and place an order.
Be great. Looking forward to, last year here and then moving on to college.
Yeah, nice.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Awesome. It's your senior year. What are you most excited about?
I'm really excited to see our class step into the role as leaders. Like we said, we had a great start so far. The first 3 days went amazing. The scavenger hunt went amazing. Everyone's being respectful. Everyone's stepping up to the challenge.
I'm excited for the year. This was a great kickoff.
What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to all of the senior events and just, enjoying with my class one last time.
Looking forward to, I'm going to do this with my friends. This senior year, I'm looking forward to graduating and getting out.
I'm looking forward to spending having all the memories with my friends that I can look back on.
Yes.
It's high school.
It is high school, so we finally get the freedom to do what we finally wanted to do. Yeah. Thank you so much.
I'm excited for the soccer team to win the TVL championship.
Hey guys, we're at the fire truck today with the senior class. Just ran around. Today's a good day.
Yo, what's up, guys? Class of 2024 checking in. What I'm looking
We're the best
forward
class. They're going to miss us the most.
What I'm looking forward to senior year, kicking everyone's butt in football, kicking everyone's butt in soccer, living my dream, being at the school. Ashland's the best.
That's right. Go Clockers. Go Clockers.
Go Clock Town. Good luck at tonight's game!
And welcome back to continuing coverage of Ashland High School football Friday Night Lights. I'm Josh Abrams with Chase Abrams on WACA-TV. If you're just joining us, we're in fourth quarter, about 11:52 to go in the game. 21-19, excuse me. Blackhawks on top of the Clockers. We do have a timeout on the field, so let's do a quick scoring recap for those of you who are just joining the broadcast.
Yeah, after a very lopsided first half that consisted of only one Clocker touchdown, and it was defensive. The Bellingham
set up by special teams.
Yes, of course. We got to give credit to special teams. Lucas Silva with a punt pinned them inside the 5. It was 21-7 coming out of the half in favor of the Blackhawks, but a mad dash by Cam Antonick made it 21-13, and just recently a spinning, whirling, moving to his right and finding Mark Mermelstein on the left. Cam Antonick again with a touchdown pass this time has made it 21-19. A failed 2-point conversion attempt did result in 2 penalties, so we're going to see if they are able to run that back, and something will be enforced on the following kickoff.
Okay, so when play resumes, the Clockers will either be attempting an extra point or a 2-point conversion. Of course, if they go for 2, we'll have a tie game at 21-21. It's assuming that they execute and complete the 2-point play. Again, they should be starting it with really good field position on that 2-point conversion or the extra point, given the penalty. Again, a little illegal block, I believe, was the call there, and then
legal blindside block. Yes.
Okay, and then after the play had been called dead, an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called against Bellingham. We expect that to be enforced on the ensuing kickoff, but we'll stay tuned to see how that one plays out.
Yes, and that penalty enforced on the ensuing kickoff on sportsmanlike conduct, that is no joke. That is going to be 15 extra yards for the Clockers. 15 yards closer to the Bellingham line that they get to kick off from.
Okay, so again, we have a timeout here on the field, so let's take a quick look around the NFL. Last night, of course, Chase, it was Packers and Lions, Thursday Night Football. Any highlights from that?
Not any that I can speak of right now. Did not watch the game. Saw a couple things in the morning, but nothing crazy.
Okay, as we mentioned earlier before the last timeout, Ashland flag football kicking off tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. at Stone Park. If you're in town and if you're up that early on a weekend, go ahead out. Kids will love the support. looking ahead to, obviously we're going to have a whole slate of college football coming up on Saturday, and then, of course, on Sunday, taking a quick look around the NFL. The 1 o'clock games include Commanders at Eagles, Falcons at Jaguars, Dolphins at Bills, Broncos at Bears, Ravens at Browns, Steelers at Texans. We've got a lot of 1 o'clock games on Sunday. Holy cow. Vikings, Panthers, Rams, Colts, Bucks, Saints, Bengals, Titans. Wow, that is a full 1 o'clock slate. And then the late games include Raiders, Chargers, Pats, Cowboys, of course. Be interesting to see how that one plays out. Pats are, kind of looking for their second win of the season. The Cowboys getting that surprise shellacking from the Cardinals last week.
Happy to see it.
Those same Cardinals don't get any easier for them. They had out on the road to play the 49ers in San Jose, Santa Clara, excuse me.
Best of luck to Jonathan Gannon and his staff there.
I don't think you mean that.
No.
And then the Sunday night game, Chiefs at Jets, followed, of course, Monday night, Seahawks, Giants. Looking at baseball, we're coming into the last weekend of regular season play. Obviously, all of us here locally kind of bummed to see how the Red Sox season turned out, but those Philadelphia Phillies looking to defend their National League championship from last season. They're the number one wild card seed. We're excited to see them play. That series will kick off on October 3rd in Philadelphia. And I'm being reminded, of course, by right on top of it, our colleague Rob Silver, of course, the Jimmy Fund Walk will be on Sunday, and can certainly make a donation, learn more about that by visiting jimmyfundwalk.org. And if you are so inclined, please contribute to the Team Silver Strong, as Rob will be out there. He's a great supporter of the Jimmy Fund.
Yeah, another quick shout out to Rob. Usual order from Townhouse Pizza did deliver a grape soda this week, and he wasn't here to enjoy it. So Rob, I decided to try your signature drink of choice, and I don't get it. I don't know what you see in this, but you do you, I guess.
So, Rob, you'll be happy to know that, yes, your grape soda was included in the regular order from Townhouse. And Townhouse, thanks again for the complimentary food here for us and the crew. And, of course, thank you for giving my kids something to argue about for that grape soda. So, again, still a timeout here on the field, so I think we'll go ahead and take another quick break. And hopefully we'll get this one to resume real soon. You're watching Ashland High School football on WACA-TV.
In part by Mr. Handyman, the home improvement professionals. They're your one-call solution for a wide range of home maintenance and repair needs, performed by fully insured technicians. Located right here in Ashland at 200 Butterfield Drive, give them a call at 508-231-4639 or request service at mrhandyman.com.
Techniplex Healthcare leverages its world-class materials science knowledge to deliver better patient outcomes by designing and manufacturing products that allow for less invasive procedures, reduce pain, enable faster healing, and safer drug delivery.
Techniplex is proud to sponsor the 2023 Ashland High football team.
Go Flyers!
Today's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Make sure to get your fill with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. Today's soccer game is brought to you in part by the Ashland Ale House. With delicious food, a comfortable family atmosphere, and the friendliest service around, the Ashland Ale House is open for both indoor and outdoor seating, as well as curbside pickup. Visit them at ashlandalehouse.com to check out their menu and place an order.
you know, last year here and then moving on to college.
Yeah, nice.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Awesome. It's your senior year. What are you most excited about?
I'm really excited to see our class step into the role as leaders. Like we said, we had a great start so far. You know, the first 3 days went amazing. The scavenger hunt went amazing. Everyone's being respectful. Everyone's stepping up to the challenge.
I'm excited for the year. This was a great kickoff.
What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to all of the senior events and just, you know, enjoying with my class one last time.
Looking forward to,
I'm going to do this for my friends.
This senior year, I'm looking forward to graduating and getting out.
I'm looking forward to spending having all the memories with my friends that I can look back on.
Yes.
It's high school.
It is high school, so we finally get the freedom to do what we finally wanted to do. Yeah. Thank you so much.
I'm excited for the soccer team to win the TVL championship.
Hey guys, we're at the fire truck today with the senior class. Just ran around. Today's a good day.
Yo, what's up, guys? Class of 2024 checking in. What I'm looking
We're the best
forward-
class. They're gonna miss us the most.
What I'm looking forward to senior year, kicking everyone's butt in football, kicking everyone's butt in soccer, living my dream, being at the school. Ashland's the best.
That's right. Go Clockers. Go Clockers.
Go Clock Town. Good luck at tonight's game.
WACA-TV's coverage of tonight's game is sponsored in part by Mr. Handyman, the home improvement professionals. They're your one-call solution for a wide range of home maintenance and repair needs, performed by fully insured technicians. Located right here in Ashland at 200 Butterfield Drive, give them a call at 508-231-4639 or request service at mrhandyman.com.
Techniplex Healthcare leverages its world-class materials science knowledge to deliver better patient outcomes by designing and manufacturing products that allow for less invasive procedures, reduce pain, enable faster healing, and safer drug delivery.
Techniplex is proud to sponsor the 2023 Ashland High football team.
Go Flyers!
Today's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Make sure to get your fill with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. Today's soccer game is brought to you in part by the Ashland Ale House. With delicious food, a comfortable family atmosphere, and the friendliest service around, the Ashland Ale House is open for both indoor and outdoor seating, as well as curbside pickup. Visit them at ashlandalehouse.com to check out their menu and place an order.
Looking forward to, you know, last year here and then moving on to college.
Yeah, nice.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Awesome. It's your senior year. What are you most excited about?
I'm really excited to see our class step into the role as leaders. Like we said, we had a great start so far. You know, the first 3 days went amazing. The scavenger hunt went amazing. Everyone's being respectful. Everyone's stepping up to the challenge.
I'm excited for the year. This was a great kickoff.
What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to all of the senior events and just, you know, enjoying with my class one last time.
Looking forward to,
I'm going to do this for my friends.
This senior year, I'm looking forward to graduating and getting out.
I'm looking forward to spending having all the memories with my friends that I can look back on.
Yes.
It's high school.
It is high school, so we finally get the freedom to do what we finally want.
Welcome back to live coverage of Ashland High School football here on WACA-TV. I'm Josh Abrams, joined again by Chase Abrams. I guess I almost said Logan Chase, but it is Chase, my
you do
older
it all the
son.
time.
Glad to have you with us here on Friday night. Clockers currently down 21-19, pending an extra point or 2-point conversion. We've had a long injury delay here on the field. It's just being cleaned up here a little bit, and again, the mood a little bit here in the press box as well as on the field, and the stands a little bit subdued.
Prayers out to that Bellingham player.
Yeah, out of respect to him and his family, we're not going to mention any names or anything. Really great show of support. The entire Bellingham team came out on the field, surrounded their fallen teammate as he was removed from the field on a backboard. And again, obviously, we hope that he gets some good news after he gets checked out.
Yep, we expect the game to continue, but just a tough scene on the field for a little while.
Okay, you're seeing right now. You're seeing the captains from both teams. Really great show of respect and sportsmanship on the field, as the two teams will finally resume action here after what's probably about a 20-minute or so delay. We appreciate your patience, our viewing audience. Obviously, public access, we have a limited number of commercials and programming that we can run during an injury timeout like this one. But again, just happy to have you with us here this evening. The ball has been spotted. We're right about the 1-yard line. Again, when play stopped, we had a penalty called against Bellingham for an illegal block on what started as an extra point attempt, turned into a fake two-point conversion attempt that was stopped short of the goal line, where the runner was brought down around the 5-yard line. But again, an illegal block penalty was called on the Blackhawks, and in the ensuing timeout, if you will, an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty was assessed.
Yes.
So, again, the ball's been moved up to about the 1-yard line. The Clockers are heading to the line right now.
Looking for the tie. We really do have a heck of a game on our hands. Clockers have come all the way back from a 14-point deficit, trying to erase it completely with this play right here.
Okay, no subterfuge whatsoever from McKay and the Clockers. This is a straight-out 2-point conversion. No fake extra point attempt here.
Yeah, they're at the 1. They might as well just go for it,
They're
right?
looking like they're going into that hybrid gunk formation.
A little more spread out, it looks like.
Crispin on the right.
They're going to run it
They're
straight
doing the tush
ahead.
Push.
Waiting
So
for
well
the signal,
executed by
and
the
there it
Eagles.
is. This game has been tied. Clockers 21, Bellingham 21, and we know that kickoff is going to be about 15 yards longer now. Okay.
Okay, so again, as Chase mentioned, we're now a brand new ball game. Clockers, again, we're down by as many as 14 at the half. It's now a tie game at 21. So that 2-point conversion able to erase the pain of a failed extra point earlier tonight that was blocked aside.
Yeah, so we'll see where they spot the ball on this kickoff. If they did, in fact, call the unsportsmanlike conduct on the 2-point conversion attempt instead.
Okay, so
and it looks like, yes, they did. They're going to be kicking from their normal spot.
So, yeah, so again, that illegal block penalty and the unsportsmanlike conduct were both applied to that 2-point conversion, which explains why the ball was so close to the goal
Spot
line.
on the 1-inch yard line.
Pretty much. So, Aaron Wolf now to kick off for the Clockers, a brand new ball game. The momentum has really seemed to have shifted to the Clockers. They're finally executing on offense after some terrific play earlier by the special teams and defense. Here's a little squib kick by the Clockers, fielded cleanly by Bellingham, and the runner is brought down right at his own 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for the Blackhawks. It's their first possession in quite a while, Chase. That offense may have gotten a little bit iced given the raw weather conditions here tonight.
Yeah, sure hope their hands aren't too cold, right? A lot of
I
time
don't think
on
you
that
mean
sideline.
that.
A lot of time on that sideline. Clocker defense back out there to try to slow him down.
Okay, ball spotted at the 39. Big Nate Kavanaugh is just standing there waiting for that Bellingham offensive line to show itself.
Couple rumors floating around that he's gotten some emails from a couple D1 programs. I'm not going to name any names.
Sure. Well, I know he did attend a camp at University of Delaware this summer.
Yes.
Okay, Domerin in shotgun again. Hand off to Perkins, and he is met and dropped.
By guess who? Big Nate Kavanaugh. I think he heard us from the press box.
Big dog's ready to eat.
It's a big TFL on 1st down, and it's going to be 2nd and 11 or 2nd and 12 for the Bellingham offense now.
Okay, they're going to
Tackle
mark
for
it.
no gain. Okay, okay.
Yeah, now. Gotta love those Clocker fans on hand here right at the 50 outside the press box. Okay, so 2nd and 10 at the 39 for Bellingham. Domerican in shotgun once again. He's got Perkins a step behind. Tight end in motion. That was number 87, Wyatt Callery. Here's the handoff to Perkins right up the middle. Matt Terry brings him down.
Yep.
Short gain for Blackhawks. It's going to make it 3rd and long.
Yeah, Terry and Kavanaugh on those previous 2 plays, you like to see your defensive linemen stay low, get low in that pad level. Neither one of them really did that, but they're both so strong they didn't really need to. Kavanaugh ate up his blocker, Matt Terry shedding off his to make the tackle there. Gain of about 3 or 4 for the Blackhawks. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
I'll tell you what, Chase, between you, Matt Terry, Nate Kavanaugh, we've got 80% of the 60. Excuse me, math was never my thing. So got 3/5 of the stacked junior division here tonight. Just looking for Josh Syatt, Andrew Clay.
It's been a rough start to my fantasy season, fantasy football season.
Okay, let it go. Let it go.
Tight end in motion.
3rd and long for the Blackhawks.
It's going to be a pass. He steps back. He's looking deep down the right
He's got a
sideline.
man
He's got
open.
a step, and he
Incomplete.
cannot haul it in. That was Gamble with a step on 2 Ashland defenders there. Trying to make the catch as he falls down, cannot hold on to it on that slippery turf. It's going to be 4th and medium for the Blackhawks, and it looks like the punting unit has come on.
I'll tell you what, that Gamblekin has just got breakaway speed. We saw
flying.
it in the first half on end-around runs. That's the first real long pass attempt tonight by the Blackhawks, and he was open.
And I've talked about David Sale's speed before. Gamble just ran a straight post route and dusted both defenders near him. As we see him move towards the left side here, maybe watch out for a bit of a fake.
Oh, we got flags everywhere on that snap. Let's see what happened. It was probably motion on the thought it'd be on the offensive line. Yep, false start, in fact, called against the Blackhawks. That snap was really soft getting back to the punter, Chase.
Yep, and the Clockers will take any extra yardage they can get. In this case, it's 10 extra yards as the punter gets moved back. And it looks like will they put a returner out this time? It looks like they are. We've said his name a lot, and it's going to be Kevin Ozalumba back to return the punt.
Standing just outside his own 30-yard line.
Yeah, we've seen Jason Crispin do a lot of that work so far tonight. Ozalumba getting his first opportunity if the ball gets hit to him. He's been back there, but it's
Another
gone to
soft
Crispin.
snap here for the punter, but he gets it off. It's off the end of his foot, or the side of his foot. Ball hits right around midfield, and the Blackhawks fall on it. The Clockers are going to get excellent field position here in the 4th quarter at their own 49.
Really costly mistake by the punter there. He took a running start, and it looked like it just glanced off the side or the front of his foot or something, because it went straight up, but it did not go far. And Blackhawk defenders had it down at right around midfield, but to prevent it from going backwards.
Right. So really interesting. I mean, both snaps, both on the failed first attempt with the false start penalty and that second one, both very soft snaps. And I'm sure that had to be on the punter's mind, just trying to get it away before it was too late. But it's the Clockers' benefit. 1st and 10 at their own 49.
It's a familiar formation as well as the handoff goes to Jason Crispin, running along the left tackle and getting nowhere.
Okay, so going to give him credit for a yard gain there, 2nd and 9. Clockers don't want to take their foot off the gas here. They worked too hard to make this a tie game, coming back from down 2 scores, 14 down to a tie game.
Play. I would love to see a pass play right here. Up the tempo a little bit. As Crispin comes off the sideline, Cam Antonik is in. He's got the play, and he's bringing it to his offense.
So also want to share from the 3rd member of our broadcast team, Rob Silver, catching this one at home, that the Clockers are looking to pull a reverse of the Wayland game in week 2.
Yes.
We'll get to that after this play. As Antonik back to throw, going to the near sideline, looking for his receiver. Got him turned around, incomplete. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 9.
Yep, looking for Jacob Friels on the near sideline.
So getting back to what Rob was saying, in week 2 against Wayland, the Clockers led 20-7 at the half and wound up losing 27-20. So Clockers were down 21-7. A touchdown here would put them up 28-21. Also want to take a moment and give a big shout out to Brian Henderson and his daughter Piper catching the game here on YouTube, WACA-TV. Brian and Piper, appreciate you guys catching the game from your place out in Quincy. Good to see the broadcast making its way across eastern Massachusetts.
Antoniuk checks the sideline for the play. Ozalumba goes in motion to his left side. Snap is in. Antoniuk is back. Another dump play to Ozalumba, and he's met immediately. The ball is out. The play is now being blown dead. They're going to call it an incomplete pass, it looks like. Bellingham calling for a fumble, but I don't think Ozalumba ever had possession before he was met by Bellingham defenders. It's going to be 4th and 7.
It looks like we've got an injury timeout here on the field. Looks having a hard time seeing exactly who's down there, but again, we'll take a quick timeout away from the field as players are taking a knee out of respect. We were just talking about Brian Henderson, his daughter Piper, and Piper, I just want to say congratulations on a big goal I heard about in your soccer game. I believe it was earlier this week, so congratulations on that. Hope nothing but the best for you and your teammates the rest of the way this fall. Meanwhile, back here, just a quick little programming note, a reminder that our next broadcast will be this Monday night here on WACA-TV as the volleyball team takes on Medway, the Medway Mustangs. Always a good matchup as that Ashland volleyball team, they lost a couple of key seniors in the offseason, but it's still a lot of depth on that team and a lot of good young players on their way up the pipeline. Really excited to see them. They had a couple of tough games early on, but they've been doing nothing but improving ever since. And Medway Mustangs will be their latest challenge Monday night here on WACA-TV. And at this point, don't really know which one of us, which two of us, I should say, are going to be announcing that game. Could be Chase and me, could be Gabby.
Keep the viewers on their
toes. That's right.
They will know what to expect.
So it could be Logan. Those of you who follow Ashland sports here on WACA-TV, you got to hear Logan call a boys soccer game 2 nights ago as Clockers were able to defeat the Bellingham Blackhawks 3-0. Continue a nice little run as the soccer team, boys soccer team, is now ranked number 6 in their division. Those power rankings just came out
team has
earlier
been the story
today.
So far. Ashland player walking off under his own power. That's good to see.
Yeah, it was Kevin Ozalumba who's been a crucial part of the Clocker attack on both sides of the ball tonight. So good to see him walking off under his own power. Hopefully he can check out okay. Gets a nice little tap, again, respectful tap from Captain Cam Antoniuk.
Yeah, just a sophomore and such a vital piece of this team. We sending good wishes his way. Looks like the Ashland offense is going to stay on the field.
Okay, good vote of confidence here in them.
Nope, never mind. Punting unit is out there. I see them.
Fished in.
I see
Chase,
them huddle up
me.
like that.
You
I
got
just
me.
assume. I'm so sorry about that. Looks like Lucas Silva out there again.
Okay, ball spotted right in midfield. So Clocker's unable to take advantage of some good field position here. They're going to punt away and see if the defense can step up once again. Here comes the pressure from Bellingham, and it works. They get a hand on it. Fortunately, it takes an Ashland bounce as it goes down to the 40, but certainly not what the Clockers wanted from that play.
But it looks like the Clockers think it's their ball.
They've got it.
And they do.
Incredible
Clockers.
special teams.
Very excited running back towards their own sideline. A little bit of luck, a little bit of skill there from the Clockers.
Holy
and
cow.
it's first down in Bellingham territory.
So what looked like a big special teams play by Bellingham answered immediately by Ashland special teams. They're going to get the ball back, and it's pretty much as if they had converted on 4th down. They got 1st and 10 at the Blackhawk. What do we got here? The 39-yard line.
Yeah.
Okay,
to
here
the player
we go.
who recovered that, we're so sorry we don't see who it was, but incredibly heads-up play and really just a huge swing point for the Clockers who are trying to get redemption for their last 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, special teams, they've been stepping it up all night here
all
for
night.
the Clockers.
You love giving the kudos to special teams. I love it.
Okay, 8:45 to go here in the 4th quarter in Clocktown, and your Ashland Clockers tied with the Bellingham Blackhawks at 21 apiece. But new life for the Clockers, 1st and 10 at their own 39. Wait a minute, are they going to send this one back to New York for a review?
Let us make the decision. We got this.
You got to go with your first instinct, right, Chase? I mean, they said Ashland ball.
Yeah, I mean, why not stick with it?
Why second guess it?
They're going to
after all of that. Great special teams play on both sides of the ball on that last punt attempt, and it's all for naught like it never happened, Chase.
McKay not thrilled, and you honestly can't blame him. I mean, just a weird sequence of events.
And if I know Coach McKay, and I like to think I do, I wouldn't be surprised to see the fake punt here just as, like, send it right back at Bellingham. But here we go.
Right?
That's right. That's right. So here's the snap.
Let's see if they hustle up the punt a little bit this time. Oh. There it is. Gets it off end over end.
Wobbly punt.
Ball's going to bounce, and it's going to be down right there inside the 30.
Okay, so not nearly the exciting result of the previous attempt. It will be Bellingham ball now. 1st and 10 at around their own 30-yard line. 8:43 to go in a tie game here in Ashland.
.8:43 left in the 4th quarter here. We are knotted at 21.
So, by the way, as you heard us give a shout-out to Brian and Piper Henderson just a little while ago, if you are watching on the YouTube feed live, go ahead and drop a comment in there. You know, if you've got any constructive criticism for us, you want to compliment, of course, we're always open to that. Or if you want us to give you a shout-out, happy to do that as well. So here, 1st and 10 for Bellingham, and a nice little gain up the middle, probably for about 4 yards. Corey Perkins has been the primary featured back here all night for the Clockers. And Chase, you know, I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, they have been feeding him quite a bit here in the second half, but you know, in the first half, we were seeing a lot of keeper plays by Domerkant.
And listen,
I haven't really seen it since.
I was thinking about that too, and I'm wondering if it's an offensive adjustment that Bellingham has done that just hasn't worked, or if it's something that McKay has done on the defensive side, and Bellingham's seeing something they don't like from Ashland, and they just can't run that play anymore.
Or do you think it's a rope-a-dope, and they're just going to lull Ashland to sleep and suddenly unleash him again?
You love that theory with a lot of things, huh? Clock's going to start running. Domerkant with a back to his left.
We're under 8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
2 receivers on each side. Wide formation. 2nd and 8. Here's the keeper play.
He's got blocks. Still on his feet, going down the near sideline. Did step out of bounds just over midfield. So a big first down for Bellingham, and I guess I'm going to get blamed for an announcer jinx.
We may be prophetic.
Let's put it that way. Let's say we're prophetic and not a jinx.
Well, we were wondering why they weren't running that play, and it makes you wonder even more. A lot of success on that play early on. Ashland not ready for it yet again, and really lucky that he stepped out where he did.
Okay, so 7:39 to go in the 4th quarter. Bellingham 1st and 10 at the Clocker 47-yard line. And Bellingham, you know, again, they chewed up a lot of ground in the first half, and looks like that offense is starting to get back on track right here, getting late into the 4th quarter.
If I were them, I'd run the same play again.
Why not? Can't stop it.
The exact same play.
Yeah, run it till they stop it. But Pomerantz drops back to throw. He's got time. He's going long, looking for Gamble. Incomplete. He had lost his defender.
A lot of contact between the two players. David Sales with him step for step. Gamble tried to readjust in midair and just can't come down with it. Deep shot down the right sideline. We've seen Gamble and
that's the second time. I mean,
can't try that, and once again unable to connect.
Yeah, Sales was much closer with the coverage that time, but still, Gamble was able to kind of shed his coverage and had the opportunity. That ball hit him in the numbers. He just couldn't hold on to it.
Really, just a straight-up go route, good coverage, but you can see the trust Domerkant has in his receiver to give him the 50-50 ball like that.
Absolutely. So, Domerkant a senior, Gamble a junior. They've had some time together to practice that one. Yep. So here we go. 2nd down, Domerkant again in shotgun.
Read option.
They
do hand it off this time. Met by an Ashland defender. Let's see who that was.
Number 10.
Jacob Friels meets him in the hole, stops him for a 1 or 2 yard gain.
Okay, so that's going to bring up 3rd down. Looks like what are we going to call that? 3rd and 7? 3rd and 8. Okay.
3rd and 8.
Okay, 7:13 and counting to go here in the 4th quarter.
All right, if you're the Bellingham coach, are you passing it or are you running it on this play?
You know what?
This is a tough question for me. I want to challenge you a little bit.
Well, look, I mean, I would have to say the running game's been working a lot better than the passing game, although granted they've run a heck of a lot more running plays than pass plays.
Yeah. Well,
But
I guess
this is 4-down territory. To me.
That was gonna be my next question. Is
Mhm.
this 4-down territory? And I completely agree. 6:46 and counting to go in this game.
Okay.
We're still tied at 21. Here comes the
Antoniuk almost
just
blew it up.
barely avoids Cameron Antoniuk. Going for the first down.
And he
He's
got
going to get it.
Incredible. Incredible. They had him bottled up, and he still somehow managed to gain the, 7, 8 yards that he needed for the first down. That's a big conversion for Bellingham.
Antoniuk very nearly made his third play of the game.
Mhm.
Third
So-
big play of the game. Dahmerkant just barely able to get away from him, run for the first down.
Okay, ball spotted at the 36-yard line. 6:35 to go. Bellingham now 1st and 10. Okay, once again, Dahmerkant and Perkins side by side. The give is to number 1, and we got a flag. That's going to go
flag.
against Bellingham. They're stopping the play.
Blowing it dead very quick. It was.
I'm going to go out on a limb and call a false start.
Oh.
Illegal shift.
Wow. Felt good about that one, too. I should have taken you up on a bet there.
Remember, Chase, our announcing is strictly for entertainment purposes only. There is no gambling. No wagering on the announcing.
It's legal now, though.
There's no such thing as legal gambling on announcing.
Oh, right.
In Massachusetts.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
you. Let me know if you see that on FanDuel, and then we can talk about it.
5-leg parlay, including correctly guessing the shift. Yeah.
Clock is running. We're down to about 6:15 to go in the game.
1st and 15 for Bellingham.
Ball spotted at the 41-yard line. Man in motion is the tight end.
Dahmerkant the snap. He's going to
Keeps
keep
it.
it himself, go on to the right side, and quickly tackled by the Clockers. Matt Terry, another big play.
So Omari Lee was able to slow him down with a hand on the right shoulder, and then his teammates were able to close in and drop him.
Really impressive display of strength by Lee, like you were
Mhm.
talking about. It wasn't a full head of steam from Dahmerkant, but we know how strong he can be.
He is tough to bring down.
Yeah, we saw it earlier this game. Lee using that one arm to just slow him down enough for the reinforcements to arrive.
That was a true team play.
Yep.
So 2nd and 13 now. Clockers a little bit late getting into their defensive alignment. A little bit of confusion at the line and in the secondary. Look like they're all lined up now. Here's the snap as tight end goes back in motion.
Watch for the option play.
Oh, it's awesome movement on the line.
Thinking neutral zone infraction, offside, something along the lines for that.
I would have thought if it was against the Clockers, they would have let the play run. It would have been a free play.
Neutral
but
zone infraction.
That's what they're going to call.
Yeah. Offsides, they let it run.
You're gonna have to stop. You probably have to stop that play to just avoid any potential for injury there. So,
just like that, they give 10 yards to Bellingham, and it's a much more manageable 2nd and 8.
I believe that's only going to be a 5-yard penalty.
5 yards.
So, illegal shift and
Cancel
neutral
each
zone
other out.
infraction are not equal penalties apparently. So, interesting look here. New formation as number 33, John Doucette Jr. splits out wide to the near side. Tight end back in motion. Snap is off to Doucette. They hand to Perkins. He's got some room ahead of steam now, and he is brought down after gaining. It looks like he gained a first down there.
Devin O'Brien very nearly making a shoelaces type tackle there. Unable to bring him down, though, and it's a first down for the Blackhawks.
Okay, clock stops here with 4:40 to go. Now they've started it back up again. They move the chains on the far sideline.
This clock is ticking. We're getting down to the nitty gritty at this point.
Clocker's got to get stout here. Give up no more than a field goal. See how this plays out. So Doucette again in shotgun. Tight end in motion.
Jacob Friel's very much lined up offsides. Their back's off now.
Okay.
He's going to keep it this time. He's got blockers. Cuts between 2 Ashland players, and it's going to take 3 Clockers to bring him down, including Kevin Botsis. And it's another first down run for Dahmerkant.
Okay, so Devin O'Brien also in on the tackle there as Blackhawks now well within the red zone against the Clockers. Clock continues to run. We're under 4 minutes to go, getting down to about 3:50. And Bellingham knocking on the door. I wouldn't say a touchdown would be a backbreaker here, Chase, but it's going to be pretty close.
We were wondering what happened to that Bellingham rushing attack. We were wondering what specifically had happened with that one play that they had run with so much success earlier. Guess what? They've run it 4 times in 7 plays, and they're inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, if obviously we had a very long layoff, that injury timeout. It seemed like Bellingham might have been really affected by that, by their teammate getting injured, so in such a scary manner there. And so it seemed like they were a little bit flat coming back to play.
Timeout called by Bellingham.
Okay. So, but they've been able to, regroup and
going back to what worked for them earlier.
Yeah. They've been over the last few minutes. They have been the better team, and the momentum seems to have swung back to Bellingham, as they are now within the 10-yard line or so, poised for another score with under 3.5 to go here in the game.
These teams very evenly matched, obviously reflected on the scoreboard, and really just reflected in the style of play tonight. It's been really, really back and forth. Very fun game to watch here at the Plateau at Ashland High School.
Okay, and as you mentioned in the open chase, right, this Bellingham team, a very deceptive record, 0-3, 3 losses, but those 3 losses by a total of 5 points. And again, we're seeing them in the battle for their lives here. Another tight game.
And close losses will make a team hungry, and we are seeing that on the field tonight.
Toughens them up, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Looking for their first win of the season. Bellingham inside the 10-yard line of the Clockers, 1st and goal.
Okay, but this is where the Ashland defense has stood up.
Domer Kant is not under center here.
Okay,
it is number 12 in at quarterback. First time we've seen him tonight.
Same play, though. Hands it off to Perkins, and he is brought down short of the goal line, I believe.
Well, it looks like Domer Kant or not. They brought in
Cam McGregor, a freshman.
A freshman to play quarterback.
Hey, look, all you have to do is hand the ball to Perkins. How hard can that be?
And now Domer Kant comes back in. This is weird, but it netted them 8 yards. So
right, I mean, it looks like they're at about the 2-foot line right
2-foot
now.
line. Yep, pretty much.
So might be seeing another tush-push play here.
Or they'll just run the same play again. And I don't know if there's much the Clockers can do to stop it right now. Tight end goes in motion. They're going to hand it off to him. He's going to take the snap himself and barrel his way into the end zone.
So that's Wyatt Callery, the sophomore tight end,
I didn't even know
you
could do that. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Bellingham puts another 6th spot on the board. Lot looming on this extra point try here.
Okay, and so far tonight, head coach Dan Haddad has been playing it straight. No real tricks, no real surprises here.
He hasn't had to trick it, really.
Right. We'll expect this to be just a straight-up extra point. I mean, on the other side of the ball, Coach McKay, you never quite know what's going to happen. And that extra point is no good. Interesting twist of events here, Chase. 27-21, 2:40 to go. All their timeouts, well, maybe not all their timeouts. They have 2 timeouts left? Okay, 2 timeouts.
I believe 2. They could have 3.
Okay, and still no 2-minute warning here either?
No 2-minute warning.
Man.
They've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds to work with. This kickoff is also going to be interesting because they haven't started behind their own 35 yet. So a shorter field would go a long way right now. And I didn't see if any Ashland player got a hand on that football. It looked like he just missed it.
Okay, well, you are watching Ashland High School football on WACA-TV. Your announcers tonight, Josh Abrams, Chase Abrams. We're glad to have you with us here live on YouTube, or if you're catching the replay tomorrow or the day after, happy about that as well. So thanks again for watching. Got a real barn burner going here, 27-21. Your Clockers are down by 6, 2:40 to go, but about to receive the ball. An opportunity to drive down the field, score a winning touchdown.
Robbie Rudisil joins Jason Crispin in the back there.
Okay,
we'll see if they try to target him. They haven't seen him out there yet, but we know he has the return chops.
Okay, Mendez here to kick off again for the Blackhawks.
Goes towards Rudisil.
End over end. Rudisil gathers it in at his 10. Here he goes, cutting across the field. Trying to get a block, couldn't quite pick it up, and he is down at the 27-yard line.
So not the best return, but it's okay. There's plenty of time for the Clockers to work with. 2 minutes and 31 seconds to go. They are down by 6. That is 6, not 7 points. An extra point will give them the lead. But they got to score a touchdown first is the problem. Let's see what this offense can do in a short time period situation. Biggest test of the night, Cam Antonick. Can he deliver? They're going to do 2 wide receivers on each side. Cam Antonik with Jason Crispin to his right. Widespread formation, 5 across the offensive line. Antonik steps back. He's going to run it. Little draw play. Running towards the sideline. He'll be out of bounds. Nope, the ref is going to say keep the clock running. He gets the first down, runs for about 15, and there's a flag on the play.
On the field. Now you're going to stop the clock.
Yeah, it looks like it was towards the end of the play, so we're going to see what this call was. Don't think it'll be a hold. Oh.
Against the Clockers. Unbelievable. Well, Chase, at least we're tied at 1 on guessing wrong on referee calls.
Well, a great first down run by Cam Antonik is going all the way back and then some. It'll be 1st and 15 now from their own 22.
Okay, so.
Or they're not going to move the ball back.
Well, it's spotted at the 30 right now. Okay, we're having a little trouble with the clock. We're going to reset it to 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go.
Okay, so it looks like they're running the same play again, but from 3 yards up. Or it's the first down again, but from 3 yards closer than they were before.
Okay, so the scoreboard has the ball spotted at the 28, but the ball itself seems to be spotted at the 30.
And the first down chain is farther than the original. Kind of confused as to
got
what's going
me.
on right now.
So Antonik in shotgun.
He's looking deep down the near sideline. A little bit of hand fighting, looking for Rudisil. That's going to be broken up, incomplete. A lot of physicality at the point of at the catch point. No call, and it'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Rudisil couldn't quite complete that button hook, if you will, to try and come back to the ball. Good defensive play there by the cornerback. Clock stops at 2:18. We're 2nd and 8 now for the Clockers. Antonik just couldn't seem like he could get quite enough oomph on that last pass. It was probably, the least amount of pressure he's faced from the defensive line.
Yeah, really had plenty of time to sit back and throw there, which you have not seen from him at all tonight.
Okay, light rain continues to fall here in Ashland as the temperature has dropped to 52 degrees. And Antonik passing. Now he's too far. He's got to split the difference there. He had Rudisil coming across the middle, but overshot the target, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 now.
I think Bellingham may have figured out who his favorite target is. Robbie Rudisil getting open a few times, unable to complete the hookup with Cam Antonik, though. And now it is going to be 3rd and long, and you'd have to imagine another passing situation, but it would be really tough to see them go 3 straight incompletions right after the Bellingham touchdown. Biggest play of the drive so far. 3 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Jason Crispin in the backfield next to Cam Antonik. Antonik, he's looking down the middle. He's got a receiver. It goes behind, and it's intercepted by the Blackhawks. Falling to the ground, that's number 24, Sam Sullivan, the sophomore for the Blackhawks, and he may have just sealed the game for his team.
Yeah, he was trying to find Jacob Friels across the middle, but broken up, and again, the interception there by Bellingham. That's a big turnover now with 2:02 to go in the game, and Bellingham takes over at the Clocker 42.
Yeah, just a tough sequence of plays there from the Clocker offense. Couple incompletions, and then obviously the interception. The defense is going to have to hold that Bellingham rushing attack for 2 more minutes.
I'll tell you what, not just hold the attack, they're going to have to force a turnover.
And we've seen them do it before. We know they can do it, so hope is still there. Ball spotted at their own 43-yard line. 2 players in the backfield for the Blackhawks. Snap goes. He's going to hand it off. Players going for the ball as they should. Pile pushing. He's going to be ahead for about 5 or 6, it looks like.
Yeah, the downside of trying to punch the ball loose is you keep
harder
the runner
to make a
on his
tackle.
feet, and
Little
he
harder
picks
to
up
make
a
a
couple
tackle.
of extra yards. So the ball's going to get spotted at the Clocker 35-36, right in between. Clock is running 1:32 and counting now to go.
This is when the longer play clock plays to some teams' advantage, as they can take as much time off the clock as they want to.
Here's the snap. Pick gives to Perkins right up the gut. As Clockers continue to try to punch it out, and there's the whistle to stop the play and stop the clock with 1:05 to go.
Quick timeout from McKay. It's going to be 3rd and 3 when we come back. And honestly, if it's a close enough play, I don't see why Bellingham wouldn't go for it on 4th down. It would still be a long field if they can't convert.
I mean, honestly,
take more time off the clock.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much time left. I would just keep, just run as much time as I could off the clock. Okay, so yeah, 1:05 to go. Quick game reset here. The Blackhawks up 27-21 over the Clockers. 3rd and 2 at the Clocker 34. Andrew McKay, Ashland head coach, called timeout. Going to give Bellingham something to think about. Going to try to rally his own troops. See how it plays out.
Do the Clockers have a couple more magic moments up their sleeves?
Okay, Bellingham heads to the line.
Stacked offensive line. You've got 7 men across. Make that 8.
Okay, Dahmer, again, Perkins in the backfield.
Not
I got to think he's getting the ball. He does. He's got the first down, and that should just about do it. They do stop the clock as soon as he's down. So exactly 1 minute to go. That play took 5 seconds off the clock, but it's 1st and 10 for Bellingham.
Yep, and that run should completely seal it for this Blackhawks team. Well-fought effort from both sides of the ball. Clockers, unfortunately, unable to pull out the victory.
So I think from here they're just going to take the knee, let the clock run out. Once the ball got spotted, they restarted the clock, so we're down under 40 seconds to go. There is, in fact, the knee, and that should just about do it here from Clocktown.
May need to knee it out one more time, we'll see, but nope. Players are going to the sideline.
Okay, so momentarily that will be your final as the Bellingham Blackhawks come out on top 27-21 over the Clockers. It turned into a heck of a game there, Chase, as Bellingham jumped out. They were leading 21-7, seemed to be dominating this game throughout the first half, but the Clockers should put on a real good show there in the second half, fought all the way back, tied it at 21, but then Bellingham was able to reestablish dominance and punch that last touchdown across. 28-21 is your final.
Yeah, like you said, really, really well-fought game. Bellingham able to salvage that lead. They looked a little scary for them for a second as they gave up 14 unanswered to this Clocker team, but then able to put 6 back on the board themselves, snatch a victory away from the jaws of defeat for their first of the year, and it's a 6-point swing for them. And just like that, they're in the plus category.
It's their first win of the year.
Yeah, they're in the point differential plus category this season, despite that 1-3 record.
Okay, so again, our next broadcast here on WACA-TV will be this Monday as the girls volleyball takes on the Medway Mustangs from the gym here in Ashland High School.
Be sure to check it out.
Our next football game, however, is a week from tonight as the Clockers take on Westwood. Kickoff for that one should be 7 o'clock as it was tonight, and you'll get the heralded return of Rob Silver back on the headset here to call that one, and he'll be joined by either Chase or me. We'll see a question of whether Chase is available, and maybe we'll even conduct a little online poll. You viewers out there on YouTube, you let us know who you'd prefer to join Rob Silver next Friday, October 6th, as the Clockers take on Westwood. That'll do it for us from here in the Cunis Field on the plateau.
William L. Cunis Field? Is that what you were trying to come up with?
Okay, big boy. Finish it up. Take us home.
Thank you so much for joining us here tonight on the plateau here at Ashland High School. Fortunately, not exactly the result we expected, but as always, we love doing this. Thank you so much for watching. For Josh Abrams, I'm Chase Abrams saying we'll see you next time.
And go Clockers.
Always.
WACA-TV's coverage of tonight's game is sponsored in part by Mr. Handyman, the home improvement professionals. They're your one-call solution for a wide range of home maintenance and repair needs performed by fully insured technicians. Located right here in Ashland at 200 Butterfield Drive, give them a call at 508-231-4639 or request service at mrhandyman.com.
Technoplex Healthcare leverages its world-class materials science knowledge to deliver better patient outcomes by designing and manufacturing products that allow for less invasive procedures, reduce pain, enable faster healing, and safer drug delivery.
Technoplex is proud to sponsor the 2023 Ashland High football team.
Go Flyers!
Today's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Make sure to get your fill with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. Today's soccer game is brought to you in part by the Ashland Ale House. With delicious food, a comfortable family atmosphere, and the friendliest service around, the Ashland Ale House is open for both indoor and outdoor seating, as well as curbside pickup. Visit them at ashlandalehouse.com to check out their menu and place an order.
Be great. Looking forward to, last year here and then moving on to college.
Yeah, nice.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Awesome. It's your senior year. What are you most excited about?
I'm really excited to see our class step into the role as leaders. Like we said, we had a great start so far. The first 3 days went amazing. The scavenger hunt went amazing. Everyone's being respectful. Everyone's stepping up to the challenge.
I'm excited for the year. This was a great kickoff.
What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to all of the senior events and just, enjoying with my class one last time.
Looking forward to...
Wait, I'm going to do this for my friends.
This senior year, I'm looking forward to graduating and getting out.
I'm looking forward to spending having all the memories with my friends that I can look back on.
Yes.
It's high school.
It is high school, so we finally get the freedom to do what we finally wanted to do. Yeah. Thank you so much.
I'm excited for the soccer team to win the TVL championship.
Hey guys, we're at the fire truck today with the senior class. Just ran around. Today's a good day.
Yo, what's up, guys? Class of 2024 checking in. What I'm looking
We're the best
forward
class. They're going to miss us the most.
What I'm looking forward to senior year, kicking everyone's butt in football, kicking everyone's butt in soccer, living my dream, being at the school. Ashland's the best.
That's right. Go Clockers. Go Clockers.
Go Clock Town.